her main dunny. When that bag money funny, you making her bag sunny. Them suspect fucks get drowned like spitting ducks when I air out trays, making your chicks cluck. The fuck's up with it? I'm paying, I'm gon' get it. When the thumb's getting itchy, I'm slapping up, yo, fit it. I'm a cool, calm cat, don't make me switch seasons. Catch show dose, elbow, talking for no reason. I'm only here to take what's mine. You only.
I was like, I know that song. I know this song.
You were like, I was waiting for you.
He said it was Gooch.
Gooch like Gucci.
Like the Gooch.
Shout out Gucci Man and the Gooch. He was a bully like a mug.
Remember, turned out
It
to
was
be
a she.
Oh,
turned
yeah,
out the
you
Gooch
right.
was a girl.
The Gooch was a her.
Crushing lunchboxes.
Yeah. Basically 11. Or no, what's the redhead girl off of Stranger Things?
Mad Max.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, yo, what's happening? Broadcasting live from our corner of the multiverse, probably taking over yours. It is the Fly Nerd Group. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back, everybody. How you feel?
Feeling
I have
great.
I have a
feeling good.
question.
You know.
What's up?
Do you say "Hey yo" outside of here?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Like you like really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
you be like, hey yo, welcome to my home.
Maybe
We're about to watch football and shit.
Okay, case in point, I just did it in the a couple weeks ago at the grocery store with the wife. I'm like, hey yo, they got prime rib on sale. Yeah. Hey yo.
Hey yo.
It's you just it draws attention. You
Pulling
say
that
it
in, pulling
and-
that Italiano out of you, huh?
I guess, maybe. I don't know. Shit. I don't know.
what's up.
I haven't done the 23andMe or the Genesis box or whatever it is, your origin story.
Just ask Abraham.
You know, it's whatever. I'm here. I exist.
That
It's
works.
good. I exist
You're the son of.
somebody.
That's what's up.
That's
a
the
fact.
best part.
Somebody.
Somebody.
That's all that
Somebody.
matters.
We all
Cause
here.
I am.
Somebody.
Oh Lord.
Yo, we got
turned into an Operation Push Coalition meeting.
yo, we got guests in here.
Yeah, we do, man.
For sure.
The obligatory self-introduction, please.
Oh yeah, yo, right as you know, the man in the middle, Coach Chi Soul Star to my right.
Do I need to say anything else?
why'd
I'm
you
dressed
ask for
like the
introduction?
flyest. Anyway, you know who I am. If you don't, somebody else tell you. Pass it on.
Yo, to my
Say his name!
to my he ain't even
that! What?
right.
Hold up.
Right. So
He like Fontaine.
So get this. The man asked for the intro. He was like, do the intro. And then I did the intro, and he didn't even say his damn name. he did that to grandstand. That was some real
golly.
Tony Hawk shit of you. Way to go.
All right, well,
Way
that's
to go.
Starscream, okay? That's Starscream. Pestilence. Andy Warhol, man. That's fucking Starscream, man. Hey, it's true. It's fucking Starscream. And yeah, I'm Cosmo Galactus, aka Megatron, man. Shit.
Fools!
Yeah.
No escape.
And right. All right there, old man Starscream. You say I like Starscream in the old folks' home.
Better than the one in Michael Bay movie.
But it's better than one in the Michael Bay movie.
Transformers
touche.
used to be
I'd like to peel your skin.
But yo, sitting right next to my man Kaz, visiting us from Blurred's Eye Radio is none other than
My name is Mike Stidham, coach. Goddamn.
Stretch out, brother. Sit up
Host
straight.
of
now.
Good posture now. Good posture.
Tell them what you been sipping.
Radio, aka Black Mike Stidham, aka Mike from Cleveland Heights. Pleasure to be here.
Mike from Cleveland Heights.
Mike from Cleveland Heights.
Cleveland Heights.
That's me.
And yo, right behind him is my man. I've been on this dude for years. Introduce yourself, sir.
Yo, my name's Al Tamper, UAC, FTR, Wasp Crew, TCK. Mostly known with 7 out of these records. We make sure you realize that it's hip hop and you gotta do good stuff with it.
There you go.
For sure.
That was the most
Raw
intro
hip
of
hop,
intro.
nothing
I
less.
know.
For sure. And the man controlling the soundboards right here behind me, none other than the legendary.
I can't wait.
Man that's controlling the soundboard.
Nobody wants to do introduction?
Right.
No, no
that's
one's
It's like nameless.
it. Nah, young Dotimus, you know what I mean?
Yo, Dotiverse.
That's it. I'm done with this. Done with these shenanigans.
Is this when Cochise walks off?
Nah. I ain't
Is
going.
Coach Cheese gonna have to smack a bitch?
Man, somewhere in my work land, I might have to, but that's a different story altogether. And if they catch this, they know who I'm talking
This
about.
ain't the Workland. This is Fly Nerd
Right?
Group.
Fly Nerd Group.
Introduce. Thank you, everyone, for showing up.
Yes.
For
So
sure.
once again, they from Blurred.radio, the
Blurred.
brothers.
The
BLURD,
The Brother Podcast.
We've been around since 2016. You know, getting drunk and talking about blurred shit. Our very first iteration included this young man right here.
That's
He can
me.
tell you how terribly chaotic it was.
Dude. Used to be fucking crazy. Like,
Listen, man, we would be blowing weed out the window. It would be 12 niggas in the room with 3 microphones. I don't know if you all were at Q4 when they were at Genesis Art Supply.
Yeah.
It was like 5 feet of space. We were just in there sweating and yelling.
I was just there.
Shoulder to shoulder.
Yeah. 1000 West Milwaukee, we was over there.
Fifth
That
floor?
bathroom,
Fourth
that
floor?
bathroom that always had the flies. Yeah.
yikes.
That bathroom never didn't smell like piss.
Wow.
Shout out to John.
They mop with piss.
Yo, that's a rough shout out.
Yeah, that's,
Damn, I love you.
He's doing good stuff
That's
right
honest.
now, too.
that's a shout out.
Shout out
That's
to Ed
honest.
Perkins, Black Dot Radio.
Let that one
That's
run.
a
Rest
sweep
in
the
peace,
leg right
James
there.
Ball.
Yeah.
So Blurred is with an E or a U?
Oh, it's with a U. Because
Why?
the U stands for us.
Ooh.
Yeah, you wasn't expecting that. BLURD.DOTRDIO. Also, check out Blurred TV on Twitch. I got a bunch of 7 out of these records. I put on everybody's music video that I can find because it's a shame that there aren't these curated music video experiences anymore. I came up on Rap City with Joe Claire
Yeah.
and Big Les. I came up on Yo
Yo
MTV,
MTV
Raps.
Yeah.
That's where I discovered so much of the hip hop that I love.
Word.
And that needs to exist. So BLURD TV, twitch.tv/BLURD-TV. Check it out. It's always on 24/7.
I gotta shoot you some videos.
For sure. Also, shoot me some promo. I got a 100% blurred media promo during the breaks.
Okay.
HNIC out of Philly, Spicy Ramen out of the South because they're all over the place. The Trap Nerds podcast out of Texas and Louisiana. Like,
Okay.
you know,
That's what's up.
if I'm not building a bridge, then I shouldn't be here. So, always trying to build bridges.
Say that for the people in the back.
For sure. Again, the U stands for us. Am I pointing at the U?
Close. Yeah, there you go.
Just look down, baby.
Around there.
Also, again, Cos will tell you we used to get
Slight millimeter
fucked
to the
up,
left.
so we got blurred in the word blur. The word blur is in there.
You got
can't spell
blurred. You
blur
got
without
blurred.
That's actually what I thought it originally meant, and then I
it
asked
did.
you one day.
wait.
Yeah, wait, the meaning has changed according to what he just said. He
Listen, it's both.
Because like his
Like
show
as in
would be
Blurred Vision?
double.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I
We used to
can see
get fucked up till like 4 in the morning. We were on from like 12 to 4. Sometimes we would leave at 5.
it. Yikes.
I would show up just to show up.
For sure. For sure.
Wasn't even in the show, just showed up. Like,
Again,
what
shout
y'all
Just to
out
be there,
Q4.
right?
Q4 put us all together.
Q4 made us all rock gut.
That's what's
sure.
up. You said rock gut?
Rot gut. Some good old.
That's disgusting.
Also, shout out to Jepson's Malort, our liquor sponsor.
Oh,
Wormwood. You won't get a lot of Wormwood liquor outside of Jepson's Malort. Probably for good reason, but you know.
Well, you know, so
Malort.
so
I mean,
that's-
it's Malort.
so that's what we sipping on. We're sipping on some.
Yeah, goodbye, Ambius. That's Malort. Goodbye, Ambius.
It's a low ABV.
said
Goodbye.
There's better taste in liqueur, but it's got more alcohol in it. You can drink this for a while. It's very sippable.
You damn right, sippable.
What are you doing?
Bye,
You ain't doing
Ambi.
shit else. You can't do nothing but sip that
That's good.
motherfucker.
All I got is just a little drip.
For sure. For
Little
sure.
drip.
You
to,
can down
to
it.
match
It just
my drip.
depends on
you
how
know.
much soul you got left. Like if you're empty
There you go.
inside.
I mean, I survived
down the
211.
There you go. There you
You
go.
know,
For sure.
night train and
That
shit
fuels
like
the
that.
dark hole.
Yeah, you're right. I ain't even gonna front. 211 was a fucking biblical scripture in Satan's Bible.
Bro, all I do is parties with 40 ounces and hens. I show up to the lab, they expect gin or a 40 ounce of some sort.
Gin and juice, huh?
Well, I mean,
Wait, a glass 40 or
it's got to be in a
plastic
glass
40?
bottle and it's got to be malt
Okay.
liquor. The only exception is Ballantine, because that's some New York shit.
Yeah, that's some other shit. And that shit's nasty.
Yeah, but you
Sipping
already have to be
Ballantine,
gone, and it's a
Ballantine.
time limit. You look at the bottle and go, all right, it's halfway done. I should probably
You're
use it."
committed to the feeling. You don't give a fuck how you get there.
Hence ride share.
You in a Honda Civic over mountain ranges. You just
Damn.
going. You just for the ride.
That sound like a.
Playing the Power Rangers soundtrack. 'Cause that's what
Hey,
it could be
speaking
on.
of Power Rangers, what is it? I barely scraped over somebody's headline.
Yeah,
It has
Death
something.
Ranger?
Oh, one of them went to jail.
The Death Ranger.
Yeah, the Red Ranger.
Oh yeah, also the Red Ranger went to jail.
The real Red Ranger or the movie
Yeah,
Red or the show
The
Red
first
Ranger?
Red Ranger.
Between him and
The
Jason.
one who you didn't know was
He went to jail for
the
fraud,
racially
right?
ambiguous.
Wasn't he like a meth addict too, though?
Okay.
He did something. I don't know. I don't remember it.
I mean, they need to do an expose on the Power Rangers. We don't know what that fighting did to them.
Well, they put the pink and the yellow in the like new Redux, which is hilarious. I'm like, yo,
Into the what?
yo, I watched
Screen. What?
I know, right? That sounded like
What?
That sounded like some weird sex ed like
What are we
notification.
saying? What are
Well,
we
you put
doing?
the pink and the yellow one in, you get Easter and some bunnies do things.
First of all,
No, it was actually. I'm sorry.
they
It was
put the
and
pink
blue.
and the Yellow Ranger
The
deal
pink and blue was in the
Pink
remake of it.
And the blue. Nah.
were the same person.
Yeah, they were just in the crowd, but like it was kind of like, they're here.
Oh, they were okay.
Yo,
okay.
so what I've always wanted to bring up on this show, because I watch this shit religiously, is I'm like, I
do
do
it,
watch
man.
things to like know how bad it was or how good it was.
Damn.
Like you can't express how bad something is without knowing how bad something can be.
That's fair.
You gotta walk through the fire, gasoline draws, all that.
Well, you be the sacrificial lamb. That's
I'm like, damn, this movie sucks. Pause it, get another beer, roll something up.
okay. I
I'm
do
like,
that.
for
I ain't
sure.
go for
Yeah, I
it.
do
For
that
sure.
too.
but like hard, because I'm like,
That's me and Amazon Prime all the time.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Amazon Prime guys.
You watch movies with your homies in, they're like, how'd you like it? And I'm like, so, change the subject, change the subject.
Right.
Listen, I live on Tubi.tv.
So that's that's okay. So I've been put on
I was
the
like, what the
Tubi. This
fuck's
is
a
not the
Tubi?
third time
Man.
somebody has mentioned
What's
it.
on Tubi?
Bruce Willis has it's like Suicide Squad, I guess. Like it's a bunch of superpowered people in prison.
He
I
be-
forgot the name of the show.
So Bruce has
on
done a
Tubi?
series of
Gotcha.
indie films that are on every streaming service. He's got an Amazon one, he got a Netflix one,
For sure.
he got a Tubi one.
Yeah, right
He-
before
Also,
he
God
retired.
bless Bruce Willis.
Yeah, he
He's
just
got
did a
some,
bunch of
some
shit.
language problems.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he has
Shut
it.
it
Yeah,
down now.
yeah, he's
Yeah.
he's bowed out, but yeah, he did a lot of
John
work
McClane
before he
bowed
did.
out.
I mean, I think it's time.
It's,
You know,
yeah.
I mean, other than Moonlighting, I don't think he's ever really done drama, other than action drama.
Damn.
Yeah, that's
Back
where
when
he
he
came
had
from.
hair.
Some live by night.
It was like a buzz then. No, it was actually full on hair, huh?
Yeah.
I re-
Well, no,
I
no,
remember
he's
the
never
theme
had
song.
full on hair. There's a picture of him as a
No, he
baby
never has.
with just the same hairline.
That's fucked up what you're saying right now.
He's got the Mickey Mouse in the canyon.
the
Mickey
man
Mouse
is sick.
and the
You can't
canyon?
even talk about his hair.
Yo, you gotta let it. I just let it go, and I
Leave
ain't
his
even have to let it
alopecia
go.
alone, man.
Man, I don't know what that is. There's a few.
He got that
There's a few.
Appalachia. That Appalachia.
Call it-
There's a
Hey,
there's
hey,
a
B.
Leave his Al Temple
Hey,
alone.
people getting smacked about that alopecia now. Wait, careful.
Oh yeah,
we-
careful,
okay,
Church.
Careful now.
Make sure we don't talk
Watch
about
out.
nobody's wives, just them.
I've been saying it out loud.
Jesus.
I love slapping someone. I want to see what happens.
Ooh. Speaking of slaps too, since we going down this rabbit hole,
Okay.
how's your boy?
Who?
So he mentioned slap. I ain't gonna say the name. Because I don't want you to just. I want to ease you into that drama.
If you about to try and do homie,
Who we talking about?
you know, excrement guy. Yeah.
First name Joe.
Come on, man. I've had
You
a
know,
rough day.
Initials
Ambi.
Jr.
I've had a rough day, Ambi. I don't need that. I
Okay,
don't need that.
fair
It's been
enough.
a rough day.
Okay,
you
we'll
talking
leave it
about
at that.
on the
What you
subject of
talking about?
Alopecia too?
No, alopecia's fine. We can talk about that all day. Just kidding. Ambi was trying to set off a bomb.
Huh.
I'm trying to ease it in.
Nah, he wasn't trying to eat shit in. He was trying to-
Oh, I know what you talking
Yeah.
about.
Does his name rhyme with Ho Hogan?
There you go.
Oh, that sounds pretty
No
clear.
slogan.
Bro
No
slogan.
So I was watching Love, Death, and Robots. I watched Love, Death, and Robots
You did?
over the weekend.
You watched the whole season?
the whole thing. The whole.
I heard it's okay.
the
I've
whole
heard
thing.
good things about it from the people.
It has
One
a,
hater told me it was okay, but
Okay.
shout out to Ash on Blur.radio. She's a constant hater, but
She didn't like it.
We
she
need
said
one.
it's all right.
But nah, I liked it. I thought it was pretty decent. The opening with the Thanapod, that was dope. The
I
other
haven't seen it yet, so I'm
okay,
listening to
the
you.
other two Cthulhu-esque monster
There were
ones
two?
dope. Yeah.
There was so much robotic crawly things.
I
Because
heard
that
a black
was
man
the-
got used as a puppet. I don't know how I
Batman?
feel. A black man got
Oh.
used as
a puppet for a
Avengers,
crab.
like-
Yeah, for a
They're
second.
clowns from outer space.
It was a black man, then it was a Hispanic man. They were just going
So
down
white
the
man,
line.
black man, Chinese man.
Yeah, for real.
There you go. So just-
The whole crew of the ship got pretty much wiped. But yeah, he had that evil crab stuck through his guts using his brain to talk. That was
that's unfortunate.
yeah, that was messed up.
That's unfortunate.
But what was super dope about that, without not giving it away, when they had the
No, give it away.
drawstrings, when they had
Give it
the
away.
draw sticks, and then it was a final vote. Like, do you save yourself, or do you let people get murked? And then he flipped it like, okay, well, I made each of these cards individual. But dude was lying, and they basically played themselves, and dude murked everybody.
Yeah, because they was willing to sacrifice a whole island to save themselves.
Right.
Yikes.
So yeah.
Yo, that slow push in the hole. You know I like watching people get pushed into a hole.
What? Like, how often does that happen?
He was
about
like,
people
I didn't
getting
have,
pushed in
because
the hole
there's
through
one
the
part
show.
where he was like, remember when I said I marked him? I didn't even have to because y'all are all cowards and
And then
slowly
push
pushed him
buddy
in.
Yeah.
It was woo. I paused it and stood up for a minute.
Wow.
yeah, that was
So-
when he said that, I was like, what?
When he burned the ship, that was the clap, man.
This is all the
I was
same
like,
episode
yo.
y'all talking
Yeah.
about.
The same episode.
Same episode.
Okay, now this sounds interesting. So I can tell you that the last season, save a couple of them, were kind of lackluster.
I was about to say
Of course.
Yeah, they were more about, okay, I have the skill set to do animation, but do I have the storytelling ability?
for sure.
That
It was definitely projects. I mean, they had one for this season that was like the night of the mini dead.
Yeah.
It was funny.
It was funny. Yeah,
But
that
like
was funny.
so, kick him in the nuts. Kick him in the nuts. It was, oh shit! It had like a warning about like nudity, but you had to be like sitting directly in front of your TV to even
really-
care.
okay.
Because I mean, it kicks off just like the Night of Living Dead. Like
Okay.
shit pops off at the cemetery, shit falls, it glows. Zombies.
Okay.
They hit the nuclear plant. Giant
Basically like
zombies.
heavy metal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it was real fast and small.
Yeah, it was fast and small.
But
That's
why
what
the
she said.
cemetery
Like
of
most
all
white
places?
Before
folks I
she left.
know.
That's not what she said. That's not what she said.
But
ain't say
overall,
to me.
overall, I enjoyed. It had its highs and lows, but overall I enjoyed it. The two, like I said, the two kind of Cthulhu Eldritch horror ones were really up my alley.
But you like those?
Yeah, I like those.
Okay.
Yeah,
Rate,
and the
rate the 3
Thanapod.
seasons.
I would rate season 1 as still the best one out of
Top
3. Then I would move 3 into second, and the second one to
Okay.
third.
Yeah, the second one was Boo Boo.
I like the ice
Oh,
one.
the
I
ice one was dope.
I like the ice one. Also like the one with the Lost Galaxy, like the girl with the
Yeah.
woman with the illusion. When she's
Yeah.
like, I don't want to.
The spider.
Yeah, I don't
was
want you to
fucked up.
see. I don't want you to see what this
That was that
is.
fucked up.
That one
Eldritch
and the
shit.
one that
Yeah, that's
AJ
that
Lamar.
Eldritch. That's that
Yeah.
Eldritch horror.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The one that AJ Lamar did, that's the one you talking about. The snow one with the dude that was immortal who met the
Oh
the
yeah,
cyborg.
Snow. Yeah, that was
Yeah.
dope. Snow was dope too.
I mean, but what's terribly constant is we suck.
Yeah.
Yo, they were like,
Damn.
this season was made by like the truly, fuck all y'all humans. I'm depressed. I want to
Oh
buy a
yeah,
dog and live in a
that
hole.
was the theme.
Like the theme was hard. Like we are horrible.
Humanity is horrible.
They just kicked it off, and I mean, even all the way to the cat person references, it was like, all right, references. I got all country references.
You got
Even
it.
the cat people references was hilarious. I'm like, yo, they really don't like being around here, but they are skilled enough to make these cool ass animations.
For sure.
That's where we are.
For sure.
I mean, that's the state
That's
of the
where we
world, right?
are.
That's where
That's
we
social
are.
media. In a
I hate
nutshell.
y'all, but check this animation out, and I won't square up with you in person, but I'm gonna talk all the shit through this 15-minute animation I'm gonna make. It's gonna be cold. Watch.
I hate you all.
Yeah, this was.
Sneak this is to humanity.
Yeah, this was I have to agree. This was definitely humanity sucks ass season because they was just. This was like every human thing was just bad. It was just bad.
All humans aren't humane.
I mean, it's not called Love, Death, and Humans.
It's
Right.
called Love, Death, and Robots.
What's crazy is how they filmed everybody's face. You could tell that they had a story about them. Like it was something going on with them. But at the
That's
end of the day, they was all on some punk shit, and they got murked and eaten. You know what I mean?
Yum yum.
Speaking of which, I was trying to look into it, but I tend to get stony and forget about it. But in the one with the Ninja Star looking ass like robots were those characters? Some of those people were actors from like The Walking Dead. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What are we talking about?
One
This
of the-
is season 3?
Yeah, this
Okay,
is
no,
season
okay.
3. Yep. Yep, that's another one that kind of went to that Eldritch horror.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, they pluck her eyes out and make her walk in.
Yeah. Well, no, she saw the other side.
She saw the other side.
She saw the other side and she plucked her eyes out. Yeah.
Sounds like
Oh,
fun.
that's what that was about. Cause it had me a little lost.
Yeah.
A lot of people were lost.
So yes, she got a glimpse of what's beyond on the other side, she plucked her eyes out.
Cause I was like, did they release him? Like, what's going on?
Nah,
You know what I'm saying?
she couldn't handle the truth.
But shit, they couldn't handle that
Shout out to
entrance
Tom
to the
Cruise.
cave though.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
the entrance to the cave was enough.
Yeah, that was crazy.
But yeah, if y'all haven't checked it out, I highly suggest you check it out. That one was a dope one too with the planet
With
that
the
was a
planet.
machine. Yeah.
Yo, and if you smoke, do it. Actually, go ahead and microdose some shrooms. I'm dead ass serious. And
That
watch
was
the one
super
that's on right
trippy.
now.
Yeah, that was super trippy.
yeah, we're mad trippy.
It looks like Aeon Flux.
Yes.
Yeah.
Low key, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, shout out to Aeon Flux. That shit was. Shout out to MTV.
But
Yeah.
there was no secret messages in the bicuspids. So, I mean,
Okay. It was just straightforward.
just straightforward.
Yeah.
High. She kept getting high in the episode actually.
Like Cypress.
But and then yeah. And then what she was getting high off of was warning her like you're gonna get too high off this.
Alice in Wonderland too.
Yeah. Hey, you're gonna get really high. You should probably stop. Your CO2 levels are nuts.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she was mixing things.
So the warning came through and it was like, I'm fine.
It was out of desperation. She was like, "Fuck it," you know what I'm saying?
Right. It was it was out of desperation.
You
I
know
mean,
what
when
I'm
you
saying?
hear your dead
Trying to
homie you're
live.
dragging to steal their oxygen talking, you're high as fuck.
Your arm is sore. You trying to get back to your ship because your vehicle's bogus. You know what I'm saying? You don't quite know where you're going. Your oxygen's running low. So all you got is drugs.
I'm telling you, that space life is fucked.
Nah, man.
Space
dope.
life.
All that
It sounds. It's not
that
gonna
just
be
sounds
fun.
like Andersonville on a Saturday.
That movie, there's a couple of movies about people losing their mind in space.
Event Horizon.
That one is the first one that comes to mind with
That's
the
a
dude
good
from Jurassic Park. Then there's the one that came later. It was like
Highlights.
Sunshine.
With the
Yeah. No, I know what you're talking about. One with Angela,
where they had
Angela
to go
Bassett in
close to
it.
the sun.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Do some shit, and the one dude's skin was falling off.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then the one
Good
with
movie.
they was like the dude woke up in the future. He had been asleep for so long, and they thought monsters was running through the ship, but it wasn't. It was crazy people who have been in space for too long with no human interaction.
What's the time?
Sounds like
period on
sounds like
this?
something I would
Sounds
watch.
fun.
Yeah, I can't remember that one. But that one, it started
mean-
with a V. It was like Valerium or some shit like
After
that.
I seen that one.
It was crazy as hell, but
That
it was
actually
really
that
good.
is the name of
Started
it.
it.
Cloverfield did that halfway.
Yeah, the Cloverfield.
Like-
The second one, the third one.
The one where they were in outer
Been a
space.
few.
That's the second
Paradox.
one.
Paradox.
That's the second one?
No, that's the third
That's
one.
the third
Paradox.
one.
That's the
Which
last
is the one with John Goodman?
That's the second one.
That's the second
that's
one.
10.
Okay.
That's something.
The
Some
one that
Cloverfield
wasn't
Lane.
supposed to be a Cloverfield movie.
Paradox.
People bought it. No, the second one wasn't supposed to be a Cloverfield
I thought none of them were.
No? I know the
except the
second one
first
was
one.
not supposed to be.
They're like, we got an idea. Just throw that monster in.
Yeah. Yeah.
So believe it or not, most of the shit you see in Hollywood as sequels were not meant to be sequels. It was a dope script that they owned that they found a way to make it connect to a particular story. So for example, if you ever look at Die Hard, Die Hard is the only Die Hard movie. The rest of them were not Die Hard movies. They were scripts that you could just overlap. Because if you think about
Insert John McClane.
Yeah.
Insert John McClane.
Insert John
Because
McClane.
think about it. if you-
Samuel L's here. Let's do it.
They could have
Hey,
made.
man,
They could have
Die Hard
made.
with Avengers was a
Die Hard with
fantastic-
Avengers was Lethal Weapon.
Yep.
They could have
Except,
easily made
you know,
it.
what's his name had to wear a sign that said "I hate."
Yeah.
But that would have been rigged.
That would have been real.
That would have been. He's crazy enough to do it. You know, I'm willing to bet that it might have been that. Because think about it. All the Lethal Weapon movies had social commentary, some racial
For sure.
context.
For sure.
That played out like a Lethal Weapon movie.
he will wear that.
That would be rigged.
Yeah,
Also, shout out
that'll
to
be
Reginald
rigged.
Vale Johnson. He's
I see that.
he was in Invincible, and I'm proud of that.
Who was?
Reginald Vale Johnson,
Oh, and
Carl Winslow.
who did he
Oh,
play?
yeah, Carl, President Winslow.
In Invincible.
No, he was.
In Invincible, he was the principal of the school.
Yeah,
It was
yeah,
called
Principal
Reginald Vale Johnson High
Winslow.
School.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was when I was finally like, I love this show. You didn't have to do that. And in the comic book, apparently, it's the same thing.
Yeah. Okay.
Shout out to Carl Winslow.
Speaking of them,
The one shot.
everybody was talking. Oh, we're abandoning Netflix. Then they said Umbrella Academy 3, and then they said Stranger Things this
I mean,
week.
Netflix is still gonna get bought
Who
out
said
by
they was
somebody.
abandoning?
You ain't hear about that?
No.
I mean, I know there are people walked away from it or whatever,
Yeah.
but
And all the media was
Netflix-
Oh,
making a big
because they
deal.
shut down all the passwords and
Well,
all that
Netflix
shit?
is tanking.
In theory, I mean,
The ship is sinking. There's a hole in the hull.
I don't know because all of their original content is the best that's streaming. Think about it. They've had award-winning, think about it, going all the way back to like the one with Chris Hemsworth, Extraction.
For sure.
Before that, the one with Charlize Theron, where she was immortal and her peoples.
I kind of dug that on a Saturday afternoon. That was all right. That was a Saturday
What's it
afternoon.
called?
watch.
What's the one with?
You can actually roll the dice.
with
There's a roll the
Deadpool.
dice function.
The most recent one with Deadpool. I can't remember Deadpool's real name. Ryan Reynolds.
Oh yeah.
The one with The Rock.
Him and The
Alpha
Rock.
something.
Yeah.
No,
Oh,
not
the
that
one-
one.
oh, the
Red
one with him and
Notice.
Baby
Red
and-
Notice. Red Notice.
Yeah, no, it wasn't Red Notice.
No.
It was the one where he was talking to himself.
So
as a
many
little
of
kid.
Yeah, the little boy, the little Deadpool.
Oh,
the
Time
Addams
Traveler.
Project?
The Adams.
What was it?
The Addams Project?
The Adam
Yeah, that was
Project.
a decent movie.
Yeah,
The
that
Adam
was
Project.
That's
Yeah.
pretty cool.
Shout out to Twitch. If you go to
Actually,
the right channel, you can find.
To be
movies
fair,
with it.
that movie was decent, except it was completely. He fought guys in fucking armor, in fucking straight armor, and was beating their ass. I hate
mean, you
movies
know.
that
I mean,
where
wasn't
guys,
that just like a book? Like
Shout out to
attempts?
Star Wars.
exactly?
So why is this tanking?
Because they got bad business practices. I don't know what they fucked up, but they fucked it up.
Where? But who
On
said
Netflix?
that?
They're losing money right now. I don't remember where I read that, but the reason that they did the subscription thing is because they're losing money.
You mean raise the price or change the people that were?
Both.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, apparently Netflix isn't.
All my
doing
homies
well.
hit me up like, "Yo, I can't watch nothing."
I never trust those rumors because Netflix doesn't release its numbers.
Yeah.
So
Never released.
it's
Yeah,
always
they've never released.
it's always
them.
Apple and Amazon and Hulu
We'll
that are
see
trying to like
if
throw
Elon
shade.
Musk buys Netflix, we know.
Wow.
This shit's going down.
Elon
if
Musk-
Disney
It's
buys,
too many bots. He
Elon-
might back off.
Elon Musk picks up things and puts them down like a young child. He's like,
Listen,
"Oh,
man.
today I think I want to buy a Twitter, not anymore. Now I want to buy."
Here's my
this."
conspiracy theory. I believe he bought the data that Twitter has, not Twitter.
See, so here's the thing: you got to go deep with the conspiracy related to him.
For sure.
First of all, everything that he's buying.
He's a child of slave owners. Let's not forget that. That's number
That-
one. That should always be number one.
Everything he's doing is to colonize Mars. Every company that he has bought and every company he owns is 100% something that you absolutely need for a colony on Mars to thrive.
I don't like it.
Think about it. He's everything he's got. If he took all of his businesses, he's got a solar company. So there's your energy on Mars. He's got electric cars.
Yep.
Now you got your transportation.
Yep.
He's got the tunnel system, the boring company that bores tunnels. So now you can drive around in like the whole Total Recall underground city.
I'm not about to live in caves.
He promotes certain
I don't want
cryptocurrency,
that.
so he can go there and do that.
Come on, Quaid, you must do it now.
Do it now.
Making me wish I
no.
had
Get
3
your ass to
hands.
Mars. Get your ass to Mars. So
Get your
yeah,
ass
like
back to Mars.
everything he's doing, like Twitter is a communication network.
For
Everything he's doing is all related to if he was to go to Mars, he has everything he needs. What we need to concern ourselves with is when he buys something related to a food source. 'Cause that's
So
when-
if he
that means
buys
he
all
getting
the
ready to
farmland
go.
from Bill Gates.
No, he would probably buy something that is tangible without that source. He'll do something else.
It's gonna taste nasty, whatever.
This is gonna taste nasty.
It's
It's
gonna
not
taste
gonna
like
be good.
it's
How
gonna
about
taste
that?
like
Ain't gonna be no
electricity.
seasoning on it. It's gonna be bland chicken. It's not gonna be good.
Now it's funny you mentioned you said he's the son of slave owners,
Yeah.
which I kind of look at that all the ways. but you know.
But he's like
Directed.
a product of apartheid. We were talking about Charlize Theron. She's also
Oh,
a
absolutely.
product of apartheid. Her IG handle is Charlize Theron Africa.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's good branding for the modern era.
For the modern era, yes.
Yeah. That's why I very specific with the wording. The modern era of how they move and look at
Yeah,
things.
buddy. Look out.
But Charlize Theron is now a Marvel character, so she good for the foreseeable future.
Y'all, I imagine y'all already talked about Multiverse of Madness.
No, feel free. Feel
Go
free.
ahead.
No,
Dig
it was
in.
fucking 10. 10 out of 10. 2 thumbs up. I love that movie. Like, it was so Sam Raimi. Him making a cape out of the spirits of the dead. At that point, I was like,
That's Sam Raimi all day.
chef kiss.
That
This
is-
is fantastic.
Sam threw in all of his typical tricks that work for his movies.
Oh, yeah.
But because he had this level of budget, he
sure.
showed you like I could fuck some shit up if you just let me.
For sure.
That's true.
And Wanda was genuinely terrifying.
Yeah.
The point
Imagine
where
a,
the eyeball thing was like, ooh, God.
imagine an Evil Dead now with that budget,
Yeah, for sure.
which he can probably get. He could probably get any ticket he wants.
Well,
for any
remember
movie.
the show didn't work out because people like me bootlegged it.
See?
So,
I
See?
told
Okay.
on myself. I
So-
definitely bootlegged it. I loved it, but I ain't paid for it.
so one of the things that I got a gripe with
Yeah.
is the fact that we get great shows, but for various reasons they get canceled.
For sure.
And
For sure.
obviously that's the first reason.
Yeah.
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 The second reason is because of the ultra critical fanboy bullshitters, the fanboy
Oh, for sure.
fuckboys,
For sure.
who shit on every minutia of detail, like the Halo show. It's like they complain about every video game translated to a movie saying or a show saying, "Oh, you can't. It's not the same medium. You got to do them differently."
Yeah.
So Halo says we're gonna do it differently, and now they go, "It's not like the video game." No, you said you didn't want it like the video game because they're
Listen,
different.
That's what privilege does to you.
Crazy fan demands.
Crazy fan demand.
It's
Yeah,
out there.
man, they fucking up.
45.
Certain people you can't.
Right.
I look to Star Wars fans directly. Certain people you can't make happy.
Same with Star Trek.
Oh yeah.
Those are the two biggest fan bases.
can't
But
make
Star
those
Wars about to flip the script.
Thank God.
Well, all they're about to do, the two things, not use the likeness of anybody from the original series,
Oh, for sure.
and then they're not going to do anything a part of the Skywalker saga.
Yeah.
Which, no shit, it's over.
Smart.
Yeah, it's
That's
done.
a smart way to do
It's
it.
already
It's-
over.
it's done,
I mean,
so-
technically,
For sure.
Obi-Wan, every show that's on is technically somewhere connected to this Skywalker saga, but it's no Skywalker. No, I take that back because Obi-Wan has a Skywalker in it. So I don't know what the fuck they talking about.
I think they made for their films, but maybe not their shows, because there's a lot of lore from those eras that they can go back and dig into. So you can't. They'll never truly be done with Vader, because
Yeah.
Vader stopped.
And Vader's too cool.
Or the impact of the Empire.
No,
They
the impact of the
They
Empire.
got too many stories.
Yeah, it's too
of
many
Vader
stories,
to
yeah.
touch
For
sure.
on.
So they're just
For
not
sure.
going to talk about the Skywalker universe in film.
I think what they're going to
Probably
do
so.
is just move forward and not make those silly ass trilogies no more, and just make.
Yeah, the
Like-
next trilogy got pushed back.
They finally
The next
realized
trilogy?
watching. Yeah, that shit got pushed back.
For sure.
Glad that it
And
happened.
the Taika Waititi movie.
Yeah, he's supposed to be doing a Star Wars.
Is that how you pronounce his name?
I don't know.
Just say it
Tidy
every
white
time and keep
accent
moving
different.
forward.
Never knew.
Tidy white tee.
That's what I heard. That's what I heard.
That's
Tiny
exactly-
white TT.
That-
You know,
What?
nigga named after the briefs.
He's a tiny white tee.
He's a 50 Cent
Tiny
shirt.
Whitey.
He's a G Unit next tank top.
Tiny Whitey.
Is that a
But
dingo?
yeah,
Is
yeah,
that
well,
the
he's
that's
a
the
brown
50
New
Cent
Zealander.
white feeder, right?
Right, get the strap.
The 50 Cent
Get
tank
the
top.
strap.
Yeah, he's
Get the
supposed
drop, thanks.
to.
Get the
He's
strip
supposed
from
to
the
do a
beginning
trilogy,
to the
right?
end.
Because of Tiki Waititi, because of his success.
Is
TD
that how
with
you
T.
pronounce it?
Yeah,
Say it again.
the Taiki Waititi. It's because it's the letters Taiki
I
Waititi.
believed you until
We're
you
just
said
little
it different.
boys over here about.
I said it. Say this. You have to say it fluently. If you
We're
say
like,
it slow,
Taiki
Taiki
Waititi.
Waititi. But it's Taiki.
Crazy Watusi. What is
There you
it?
go. He got
for
the
five?
golden
What?
ticket right now. He can do whatever he
Oh,
wants.
that
He's the new
motherfucker's
Peter
great.
Jackson.
Him and James Gunn are fucking killing.
Yeah, right now they're on top.
fucking
Except James Gunn is already doing what he want to do. He good
for sure.
But Taiki has not done what he wanted to do.
Well, Jojo Rabbit.
He ain't
Also,
there yet.
what's
He still got some shit up his sleeve.
Jojo Rabbit was
I think
dope.
Jojo Rabbit would have happened regardless.
Jojo Rabbit was dope.
It was. All his stuff
I
is
believe
dope.
it. I believe it.
But I think he got something up his the direction that he's going in. I think that he's like most directors and filmmakers. Until they got that freedom, their real project they ain't put out yet. Because he's got the way he hit Thor so easily. Like, where the fuck did all that come from? You ain't even been in that arena.
For sure.
I love that he made it an 80s sci-fi type.
Yeah,
of- I
sure.
love it.
Yeah,
Like,
it was-
that motif, I love it.
It was Flash
Absolutely
Gordon.
love
It was
Yeah,
Flash
it was
Gordon.
Flash Gordon. I
Yeah,
loved
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Absolutely
really
loved
dope.
it.
For sure.
Really dope setting, dope look. The
Yeah,
colors,
his whole
everything.
thing.
The way he does
Everything
his
about it.
his scenery is nice.
Well-
Because you could tell it's like it's 2-dimensional in 3D format.
Well, you can tell that he actually went back and looked at the Jack Kirby Asgard designs.
Yeah, yeah.
You can
Oh, yeah.
tell. You can tell that he went to the Kirby designs and was like, okay, I want you to do this, but like update it
Right.
because
kind of
those
fit it into what's already
right
been.
fit it in there. Because the only thing that's been unchanged about Asgard is the Bifrost. That's the only thing that's remained.
And I'm okay with that one.
Yeah, that's called the Rainbow Bridge. It should be a rainbow.
It just
Yeah.
gets
For
a
sure.
better rainbow.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
It looks better broken and everything. It's like
Then you
That
can
is.
see the yellow brick road inside.
true story. That's a whole different story.
But yeah, that's a I want to backtrack right quick. Hey, watch Halo.
Why?
Halo is.
I've never known anything about the Halo.
I meant it. Why?
Also, I'm not a big Xbox guy. Like, as a PlayStation person, why should I watch Halo?
It don't have nothing to do with PlayStation.
Well, no, I'm
It don't
just
have.
saying.
This is nothing
I
to do.
have like
This has nothing to do with
at
the
least
video
5
game.
grams of hate for Halo,
Just
just based on the
because-
fact that
Damn.
all my friends liked it and I hated it.
Damn.
Okay.
2 whole
So I'm
times.
saying
I
I'm
didn't
not.
like Halo
Okay.
too much.
So
I am
think-
challenging you to convince me.
Okay, I got you.
For sure.
I'm gonna give you one statement.
Okay.
The second series for Battlestar Galactica. This is that level
Okay.
on every aspect. If you think about what made Battlestar Galactica so good, the layers of politics and all the different diverse characters. You got the Cylon culture, you got the human culture, you got the good, the bad, and the ugly of both sides, and how that made the shit even more crazy. The level of intense storytelling, you know, the drama. This show does all of it. It didn't just say, hey, since we're based on a first-person shooter, we're just gonna run around and do action.
sure.
This show
Like the
delivers.
Doom movies.
Yeah, exactly.
Like the Doom movies.
There's been 2. There have been 2. Let's
Oh,
not forget.
the second one was shit too.
Yeah,
but it was better
it's not been good.
better than the other one.
Yeah.
At least
Yeah,
the
for
story base.
For sure.
None of them are actually giving us what we know it is.
For sure.
They keep on saying it's just Martians. No, it's fucking hell.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let us give us hell with demons and we're good.
For sure. But this, as somebody who doesn't know much about the Halo
This
story,
takes place-
I would enjoy this.
No one knows anything about this story. So
Okay.
people who played all 8 games, this takes place before every game.
Okay.
This is prior to all of
So
that.
there's a prelude.
This is and you're watching it.
Prequel?
You're watching it set up everything that's related to the game. But the thing is, the game never gave you story really. It gave you a perspective of that individual so that he can fight. But we never got the drama.
Interesting.
Like, what was he doing there? Why was he different? Why was he even bonded with this AI and nobody else was? Like, all these different things that make the game dope. We're now getting into inner workings of how that happened. And they did it so brilliantly because they said they don't give a fuck.
Okay.
They said, we're not Microsoft, we're not Bungie, we don't care. We're not the fan base, we love the story, we love the characters, and we're gonna tell a story.
Okay.
So you feel like they're doing a good job.
They doing a fucking fantastic job.
Out of 10.
Holy shit.
10
Hey.
out of 10?
Top notch.
So I can't give it 10 out of 10 only because first season, of course.
Okay. How
And-
many episodes? Just
Oh, it's like 8.
okay.
All right, they ain't
One of
bad.
those.
And with the
One of
first, and the thing also is that this is one of those shows that's got a bunch of nobodies. You don't know these actors.
Okay.
There's a few that you know.
So they fighting for their life.
Yeah, like these are right. You don't. And the thing is that everybody's getting it.
Gotcha.
There is not a moment where somebody doesn't get it.
Okay.
Everybody has a moment, but it's just because of the way this story plays out, it's just full of fucking drama.
So in that vein, it's not like overacted.
No, that's the point.
Okay.
Because of the way it's presented, there's points in time where you really don't know who you should be focused on.
Gotcha.
Because this particular story centers around 4 of what are known as the Spartans. So basically, Master Chief, every there's always a 4-man team or a 4-person team. Usually there's 2 women and 2 men. So this story starts with 4 of them and their journey. And the main character waking up and realizing that he's been a programmed, modified. He's been fucked with mentally and psychologically, and his memories erased. And he's starting to. He found out how he can remember things and what he's going through.
So
as a
RoboCop-esque.
being a perfect soldier and choosing to be the perfect soldier, but still have the human emotion with that and how hard that fucking is.
Gotcha.
And then
Gotcha.
it follows suit because another one figures it out watching him, and the other two ain't figured it out. So, you know, think about like that whole Uncle Tom-esque characteristic. There's a particular part of the story where the person that controls that program is telling two of them to go after a third one, and then the fourth one intervenes like, yo, we don't fight each other. And then they finally get through whatever this drama is. I ain't gonna reveal that because that's the key. But then they have a moment afterwards, and they're sitting there like, she was like, were you really gonna shoot me? And he was like, of course. Wouldn't you shoot me? And she was like, well, yeah, but that's not the point. And it was like, that was brilliant as hell because, you know, they're designed to kill without question.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
they're admitting, I would have killed you even though you my dog, but I expected you would have did the same.
Okay.
And they're both
I'm
admitting.
getting not Judge Dredd, but Dredd vibes.
Yeah, you can say that.
Yeah.
The emotionlessness.
For sure.
Yeah. It's really good though.
Okay. And what's it on?
It's on Paramount through Amazon.
That's why I'm not gonna watch it.
Wait a minute, for which reason?
If I should get Paramount,
He's
I
gonna
don't
have to
got
steal it.
Paramount. I don't got Apple TV. I know I'm missing out on both of those. Ted Lasso is actually pretty fucking funny.
Yeah, Ted Lasso is hilarious.
10.
But yeah, should I get access to those, or should I happen upon the site where I might be able to watch it? I'll check it out.
Well, if you get Paramount, you also get all the 3 Star Trek series, and they're all great.
Picard is dope.
Yeah, Picard,
I've heard
Discovery.
complaints about Picard. And mind you, this is
So
just
the
reading
complaints
headlines.
were in
I
the
don't know.
beginning of the series.
Okay.
Just because how people remember Picard, and obviously he's an old retired guy, so he's no longer that precise. They're like leadership Picard.
Because he doesn't
Yeah.
have to be.
You're right, he's not that guy
Yeah,
anymore.
he's not.
Does he still drink Earl Grey tea?
Of course.
Okay, good.
Yeah. But he's just not that guy anymore.
That's
Yeah.
all right. I'm down.
He's not gonna say
Earl Grey.
engage.
Earl Grey tea. Hot.
Number 1.
There it is.
You know.
Lieutenant
yeah,
Commander Data.
All the shows are good. All the shows are good.
Right on.
And there's so many seasons at this point. Like, so for anybody that's into Star Trek and into sci-fi, so you get the three Star Trek series. One has 3 seasons or 4 seasons. The other one has 5 seasons, and the other one
Okay.
just started a new season. And they're all doing great. So seasons are going to continue.
Okay.
So you get all of that, plus you get Halo, which just had its first season, which was great.
For sure.
Ended on a perfect note. It's the first video game that looks exactly like the action scenes are exactly like the game,
Interesting.
but it doesn't feel like it's forced.
Gotcha.
It plays out completely like unassuming.
I'm glad
that
to see
is
it's still
true.
going far,
Yeah.
man. Like,
Huh?
I'm glad it's still going far. I remember it from. Was anyone else in a Halo gang?
That was in a Halo game.
I was in a Halo gang. Like we'd show
Oh,
up.
Halo gang. Oh
we'd
yeah,
show
show
up-
up and just start going off
We'd
on
show
certain
up
boards.
deep with our own TV so that we can play LAN mode
Yo, I remember
and a
that
long
shit.
ass
I remember
Ethernet
that
cord.
shit.
We could connect over there, but
In,
be
like,
in here and play our own shit.
2004.
And then
Yeah.
like we all had different levels. I was always in the middle. I wasn't the best, so I wasn't the worst. But I was also just strong enough to carry the damn TV.
I sucked
But
at that shit.
That's
yeah,
why you were there.
You show up to parties and you bet people money. Like, yo, I bet you and your crew can blah blah blah. I'm like,
Yo,
well,
Halo was
we already in the
serious.
car.
Wow.
So we show up in the Beamer with the big TV
Wow.
Halo culture
beat
was
people
vicious.
and
That's
leave.
tough.
Was
Halo
that back when
culture
you
was-
had the fat booty TV? Like you had to carry it like this? 'Cause
The
there was
fat
all this
booty
It was
weight.
yeah, it was
It
still
wasn't flat
They were
screen
still
shit.
tube TVs, but they were just
Yeah,
really
yeah,
big
yeah.
tube TVs.
No, yeah, yeah.
But they were flatter than the what
Then was the booty
Sound like he
talk
said
TVs.
flat Earth.
flat.
they were flat Earth TVs.
Those TVs were those were the booty talk ones.
Booty talks.
Those were the pinky TVs.
Well, I mean, that's how I learned how to move furniture fast. Is some big ass TVs.
Booty clap.
But nah, like it's dope to see it that people are keeping it moving. I mean,
Yeah,
can we at
and-
least appreciate that shit?
and it had its change up for a while. So there was a particular point in time, like for example, the guy that played Luke Cage was a Spartan on the game, on one of the
fresh.
games,
Okay.
and like the game itself was good, but this is when games were trying to figure out where to go next, so they were giving up certain features that people love. So like the whole arena gameplay, which made Halo really popular.
Yeah.
Halo had basically inherited the Quake Unreal tournament game. Like it took over that realm where you're just free flowing around and first person shooter blasting with the biggest gun. And so when they took that away and took away the whole arena where you could go online and play with anybody, they switched it and said it's only going to be like just the game itself. Then they came back on the last two, like within the next to last game, and started experimenting with some online play that still wasn't great, but it was okay. And then now the last game was back to form.
See, the only one I've ever played is Halo 4, and that's because just someone gave it to me, like on
And that's
like
not
as
the
a
best.
as a random Christmas gift. They was like, "Yo," and I was like, "All right, thank you, thanks." And I was like, "I've never played a single day of Halo, but here we are."
I
You know,
played Halo before.
I played it and I sucked at it.
I was actually good, but I'm not into the first person shooters. And then it got monotonous to me. It's like the same shit over.
I liked how you can
didn't
change
like
the type of control.
I didn't like it.
Like where you
The
do your
one
buttons.
the way I didn't like games was the fact that you had to learn that control or else. With them, they're like, we got this type of level of control. Our homie in IT likes to play it this way. We call it the boxer way.
Yeah.
So you could like switch how you were gonna shoot things.
Yeah.
yeah, I did like the fact that you could move all your functions around to what
That's
was
true.
comfortable for you.
Yeah, that's
And
right.
it was one of the
presets.
early
Yeah.
customizable appearances, like really
sure.
beyond even like
Which is still
Call
hard
of Duty.
to find.
Yeah.
You don't get that all the time.
I mean, you get those games that all like
Skyrim.
no, yeah, the Skyrim especially, but even the new ones like that everybody's playing like Apex,
Oh yeah.
stuff like that.
Yeah.
And before that, everybody was playing that other game where you basically go to a battle world and just like duke it out as the map gets smaller and smaller.
PNG, not PNG. It was
What, Fortnite?
Fortnite,
I
yeah,
hate Fortnite.
I hate Fortnite.
That's a whole.
yeah.
Most
of
too
the
old for Fortnite.
most of the
I
young
can't do it.
kids that were
I
playing
just wanna shoot
Fortnite
shit. I don't wanna
graduated
build
to
a house.
Apex.
They get hate for a lot of
Okay.
reasons.
Yeah, I'm not trying to build a barn and then shoot people from
Yeah, you
inside
building
that
the
barn.
house and shit.
I'd rather not. It's cool. If I
But
can just
remember,
shoot people.
that game came off with the hype of
Minecraft.
PUBG.
Minecraft, exactly.
Right, yeah.
So you're building stuff on that. So they said, well, people used to the gaming
You
was
putting that
dominated
together
Make
with
them
the
build
first
and
person-
shoot.
with
Yeah.
the third person shooter, first person, no matter.
first
and
person
then
shooter.
you putting the Minecraft shit.
But I mean, yo, as a b-boy, I didn't like it because
Millions
people were
of
thinking
dollars.
they could dance because they learned how to dance from something that they saw a video game.
Yeah,
All the
so
millennial dances,
that's a part of
whatever
the pipeline to prison line. So
That's how my like dance teacher career ended because I was telling kids they can't dance because they were coming through with doing that stuff. I'm like, yo,
and they complain to their parents and their
you
parents
can't do that here because that's not real.
Word.
That was some
hilarious.
kid being silly. You saw it on a video game that stole it, and you brought it to my class. Nah, you're gonna have to battle a kid, or your parents owe me $60 more for this hour I wasted.
Yeah, that's real. That's a shame.
So then I got a job.
Good times. Good times. Cool story, bro.
So you saying you didn't? Yeah, that's the Fortnite gaming. The way they do- like, so you could just randomly do a dance,
Yeah. You gotta
which
pay
is
for
also
it.
from GTA.
Who's the guy in the
That's
suit?
from The
Who's Lex
Sims. That's
Luthor?
from a
That's-
lot of things where you can randomly dance in.
Yeah, that's Lex, Chun-Li.
But I mean,
Don't
it's like
know.
dances that someone saw
Don't
and was
know,
like,
don't
"Yo,
know, don't
I
know."
saw it on TikTok. Someone did it, and the person who did
That's
it
why
on
I say
TikTok
it's the prison
don't get paid."
pipeline.
Yeah, it's
Because the
prison
black
pipeline.
kid on TikTok did the dance.
Mhm.
Random
Like the
famous-
Orange Juice Justice thing that all the white kids think they do and they think they can dance. That's a random black kid from like Oakland,
Yep.
just being silly.
Who doesn't get the credit for it
Gets
and doesn't
no
get
money.
the fame or notoriety from it, and somebody randomly steals it and does a TikTok with it and blows up off of it, and they're usually non-black. And then of course, then that becomes this. Once they do it, of course, it's on video games and everywhere else. Meanwhile, the kid that invented it, who was on TikTok also, won't get sponsored to get his video pushed
There
up
you
to even
go.
be
But the white
noticed.
kid
There
will.
you go.
Yeah,
There you go.
which is also why get your own
go.
shit.
Shout out to racist algorithm.
I mean, we could just fight them.
Shout out to racist algorithms.
Listen, they out here. Let's
Somebody
not
had to
forget,
say it.
every time they've done AI, it turned out racist somehow. It's
There's
crazy.
an actual. There's an
How-
actual.
oh, you don't
complaint.
recognize black people in your self-driving car? Crazy. How'd that happen?
There's an actual complaint about the algorithms and all
Yeah.
of that because
It's hard
Oh,
to
for
wash
sure.
my hands
even
in
with the
certain places.
photography and everything, you post
Oh, you don't
things,
recognize
things
his
change
hand?
and everything. Like, you know, it's a different dynamic of people seeing the shit no more. So they moving on to, you know, to these TikToks and all this other
Yeah,
shit
yeah.
to get this so-called fake ass notoriety.
Which anyone can claim, anyone can pretend to have authority or ownership
Oh,
over
for sure.
something and capitalize off of it.
For sure.
It's like,
But think about all that shit you put out on that shit. Some people put their whole family lineage
Yep.
on that shit.
They're selling.
Some do.
Nothing
Their
is
reality.
free, folks. People are doing.
There's-
If they,
People are using.
so
your shit.
what's the $400 check? Facebook check.
Yeah, what's up? I didn't get one. So.
Where's
I didn't get
mine?
one either.
I missed
The
that
real
scam,
question
so
is
I didn't get one
where's
either.
mine? I feel like I got an email about it, and maybe I signed.
Wait.
You got
Somebody
one?
got one?
Hey, let me hold $5
You
till
know,
payday.
Sean signed up for everything. Like I got emails to get rid
So
of.
Sean Rocker got one.
Let me get $5 and I'll pay you back on Saturday.
I will gladly pay you Tuesday
Pay
for
for
a
a hamburger today.
Wimpy.
I'll definitely make you a cheeseburger, bro.
Right, wimpy.
That's that wimpy
That's
deal.
that wimpy
Right.
hustle. That wimpy hustle. It's fucking stupid. Yo, so what what did they pay you for?
Because they stole some shit.
They stole his face.
They stole your face? They pay you for your face?
They stole his face and gave away info.
Wait a minute. Did they? So did
so
they?
they started a lawsuit.
They scan your face, or is this something that y'all doing to log into Facebook? Because
Oh no, they scan your face regardless. If you don't Facebook will still find a way to make a profile for you based on the people that know you.
I do have a profile. I have a and it's not.
Yeah.
I didn't create it. Some fuck shit.
I'm
I
telling
got
you.
4 of them. I got to report. It was dope.
Yeah, you got
Because it was like
telling
we
you.
built this because people talk about you a lot on this server over here.
That's
Which is
see,
the pro is like, oh, people talk about me. The con is like, what the fuck?
well, anything that I need a password for, no one else should have the right to create.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Should,
Yeah.
but
Exactly.
But that's
Operative
just too
word.
common and that makes sense and shit. Bro.
oh yeah.
Exactly.
Shout out to Mark Zuckerberg fucking up democracy.
So
It should happen.
let's talk about that because we haven't been in a democracy in a long time. Let's just.
That's
Oh, it's
just-
been an oligarchy.
I mean,
It's
for
a
it.
cute word we
Be
say.
honest.
I mean, like if you think about it,
Sell me checks.
whoever got the money has the ability to determine what we will or will not do. You just
For
look at what
absolutely
happened during the
sure.
pandemic.
Mhm.
During the pandemic, we had 2 things that let us know who owns the world. Number one, Bezos was pushing to get control of the post office so much so
Right.
that our president was willing to kill the government assistance subsidy and sell it off to.
I want to throw out that Trump was willing to do anything. He was like, I'm about to check. What do you
fact-
want to do?
In fact,
You got it.
he was like,
Our-
in fact, I need the check.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
It ain't
got
I ain't about
no
it.
money.
I
I
right,
owe
I ain't
everybody
got nothing.
everything.
Right,
I need
What
your
you
money.
talking about?
And yeah.
it's small time rappers out here richer than Trump. Don't let that shit fool you. It's like little drill rappers on the
Actually-
west side
actually,
richer
That's
than
a
Trump.
his current
That's a
net
fact.
worth is over $3 billion, and that happened in the last year and a half.
Yeah, because he.
Yeah, I was about to say,
yeah.
it didn't happen
How much
when
does that he
president.
owe?
Yeah, worse. And that's
And how
what
much of
happened.
that? But how much of that is about to get paid out again
Right.
because lawsuits is his life.
How much is that owe?
Sure.
I doubt with $3 billion that lawsuits
China's
gonna
gonna want
eat up
their money
into
back.
They ate it.
Putin's
They
gonna
ate it
want
up.
his money
They
back.
ate him up when he was like in the $900 million range. They can eat him. They can eat him
$900
up
to $3
again.
billion.
I'm just saying.
That is a big difference.
It's a difference,
It's pretty
but
hard.
that means you sue for more money.
So-
The scope changes,
Like
right?
like my dad keeps
The prices
reminding
go
me.
up.
He keeps saying, "Oh yeah, they're gonna send Trump to jail." I'm
Nah,
like,
he ain't
"I'll
going to
wait.
jail.
I'll keep
That's not gonna
waiting.
happen.
He
If
ain't
he
going
ain't
to
going to
jail.
jail, then his value gonna keep going up."
And
For
then
sure.
so what? He goes to jail and now what? He's just gonna be rich
He's
in
gonna be
jail.
playing tennis.
Right, exactly.
That's how this
What
world
they-
works. He's okay. He's
Getting
in jail.
blowjobs on
Now
Thursday.
He's
rich
in white. He
jail.
get this white collar. It's
Yeah.
white collar.
Right, right.
Yeah.
He's gonna be at the
Club Fed.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Club Fed.
If he
Club Fed.
even if he because
Sure.
I wager that people at his level don't go there. They get house arrest.
It's gonna be Kingpin in season 3.
Right.
Kingpin in season
Now,
3.
now my man gonna be
Daredevil, that's
sauteing lobster.
all. Now, mind you, Trump is nowhere near that smart, but somebody's gonna arrange that shit for him, for sure.
The beauty of the wealthy is that they never use their own intelligence.
That's a fact.
Dude, not even the wealthy. Like people who think they're wealthy.
Yeah.
Well, but see, they're not smart enough to use the wealthy. So
I meet people who say things like, I don't know how to change the 2,000 flush in my toilet. I got a crackhead down the street who does that. I buy him a pack of cigarettes. I'm
Let
like,
the
so wait,
smokers
you
clean the
paid
coops."
$20 for a crackhead to open your toilet and change the blue thing in there?
what are we talking? Wait, what?
We're talking about how motherfuckers with money don't do shit for themselves. Even
So
when it ain't that much
they
money.
would rather pay a crackhead to come in their house and change the 2,000 flush in the
because they
toilet?
think they got enough money to do it. So I mean, think about it. When people think they got enough money to have someone else do it, they're gonna do it. So
Let
if
the
you've
smoke
got
roll.
quote
That's
unquote,
called
a lot of
stimulating the economy.
if you got a lot of
There you
fake
go.
ass
There you
digital
go.
money,
You're
like
a job
the weirdo we
creator
were
is
talking
what you
about,
are.
And
yeah.
what if Cracky steal from the house?
They got insurance.
What if Cracky come back later with two other Crackies?
Nah.
Cracky number two got the rusty jukes on him.
There you go.
Cracky and
There you go.
Rocky?
The rusty jokes.
He got the rusty
Cracky
jukes on him.
Rocky
Shit.
with the
And
jukes?
you run down there like, oh, my insurance will cover it. Will it cover this?
Well, I mean, we all play GTA. You got to get your money back somehow.
I was about to say, those are the people the police work for.
Right.
You call them like, hey, it's a crackhead in my house. We'll be right there. Hey, I just got shot.
Absolutely.
Hold on.
That's true.
All right, stop yelling at me.
Yeah. Meanwhile, my car gets stolen and you
Yeah.
get no response.
None.
And it's like, there's nothing we can do. What do you want me to do
No.
about it?
Right.
Drive around and
No.
find the motherfucker. How about
My
that?
Uber driver tried to kidnap me. Damn, that sucks for you, dog.
Yeah.
You gotta,
Was she hot? I mean,
Well, think about so here's a fun fact about society, right? Police say to serve and protect, but they have a salary. So that salary is contingent upon them doing a good job. What constitutes a good job as a police officer?
Oh, okay. So you mean like hypothetically?
No, for real.
I was like, a good job.
For
How
them,
many
what
murders
in their
in the city that they're not
ecosystem,
preventing?
in their social equality, what constitutes a good job?
Drinking beer after work,
Making arrests.
making racist jokes with their friends at the cop
so
bar.
y'all remember The Wire? I'm just kidding.
No, I knew exactly what he was doing.
Oh yeah.
But they need criminals, right? So
For
police need criminals. Lawyers need people who are also in trouble with the law. Doctors need people sick. These are so doctors and lawyers are the highest paid in the industry.
Right.
Shout out to Dystopia.
Nice one. Nice one.
Real life dystopia. Here we are.
Yeah.
Every
called-
commercial in the
When-
RoboCop.
I mean, when
movies,
haven't
here
we been?
are.
When haven't we been?
It's called The Other Side of the Tracks at Oak Park.
So name a job you don't get frustrated with. If you frustrated at your job for any reason, you could be frustrated because that morning the chief of police didn't shake your hand when he saw you, so now you feeling some kind of way because you just applied for the lieutenant position and you ain't heard nothing back.
Yo, hot take without tamper. Nobody really hates their job. They just hate the people around it.
I hate jobs.
Like
about
we
to
all
say.
get things that we're like, you know what? Fuck it, I could do that. Right? You're
Because they
you're
make
like,
it-
fuck it, I could do that.
they
But it's the
make it-
people around you that make it worse. You're like, yo, if I
They
could
make
throw you
a,
in a hole.
they make a simple task that much more arduous
For sure.
because they have no work ethic and you have your work ethic and they don't mesh.
True.
You know what
And
I
they
mean?
don't like it. They get jealous.
Because we all, like I said, we all are right with our job. We got it. We got
Man,
it. We
job-
there. It makes money. I
job
don't want to
from
do this,
Joe.
but I'm okay with it.
Listen.
But that motherfucker over there, when I see him in the parking lot,
So you mean you'd rather have a job than not? If you could do this full time, you'd rather have a job?
if I could do this full time and this was my quote unquote job to make me part of
Well,
society,
this would
to
be
pay
your
bills-
source of income,
yeah. If this was my source of income, I'd be down.
right? So you don't want your job.
Shameless
But I like my
plug.
job.
I've been living
You
off
like
of art
so you
money
would
for a
you like it
while.
enough to keep it?
I mean, yeah, I like it enough to keep it.
No,
but
keep it while if you could do this instead.
if I could do this instead and I don't have to think about possibly murking someone or how to not murk them, then yes.
What? Okay, so
I
in
like how you
simple
put
terms,
that.
in simple terms,
How not to murder someone? Is what
Where did that come from? That
Look,
was
look.
extreme.
Not to create-
Again,
not
look,
to
I love what I do.
Super mushroom.
I'm like, I love what I do for work.
because you teach, right?
Well, sometimes, but right now I work for the cousin of the man. I just don't want to say it on this
Okay,
show
okay,
because they don't deserve any
The
more
Force
money.
Channel of the
But I
government
work
is
for them
Immortal
cats,
Technique.
and
Okay.
I love what I do so hard that they call me Tamper. They've been calling me Tamper for years because of doing that job before I got that job.
Okay. Okay.
So I love doing it. It's just the people in it.
Got you.
If I
Okay.
could disappear the motherfuckers, nigga vanish.
Okay.
Throw the smoke.
If you visualize that,
Have you tried the blue barrel method?
The blue
how
bear.
does
Tried the blue barrel
how does the
method.
nigga vanish? Not like the
Have you
ninja
tried
vanish, but
that?
the
I've thought
nigga
about it.
vanish.
Nigga vanish.
I mean, it's almost foolproof.
It's yeah.
It's
Put your
almost
hands on the
foolproof.
steering wheel. Nigga vanish.
Poof. Does the cloud say nigga?
A cloud of weed.
Right. Green puff.
Does my cloud say motherfucker?
Right. Like damn.
Does it
He's
go?
standing behind the light pole like, whoo, that was close.
He said, "Nigga vanish."
For real though.
It's gonna be messed up when the guys don't the people who don't cast the spell right and they don't disappear.
They just standing there looking stupid.
Right. Right. They,
Trying to hide behind the
That's
fire
some-
hydrant. Like,
That's
"Ooh,
something
you
I'll
see
put
me?"
in a
You
Batman
just hear him
script.
blinking.
I would take it where he would take one of his smoke bombs and he go and throw it down all dramatically and it don't work and then he's standing there looking stupid. Now he gotta fight all these motherfuckers.
You still see him walking away, wiping sweat off his forehead.
That's him right there.
Right. And they be like, "Hey, we see you." And he stopped like, "No, you don't. No, you don't.
You don't see shit. I don't know what you're talking about.
don't see me." That would be great. Yeah, we need a good spoof of Batman. They did Spaceballs. I think it's time for a proper spoof
That's
of
a
Batman.
good
You
one.
didn't see Lego Batman?
Yeah.
Nah, that's not enough. That was on.
That shit was hilarious.
I want
That was
live
proper,
action.
you're right.
I had no idea it was gonna be that.
I was
fun.
like just thinking I was gonna watch something with the kids, and I was like, "Yo, this is
sure.
actually pretty lit."
for sure.
Yeah, his song "Darkness." No parents.
Wait, I want to. While I got a chance to say this, shout out to Cult 45 podcast. Cult 45 has nothing to do with Trump. Let me throw that out there. This is way before Trump, but Brandon, because there's
Cult
they call it.
Oh, now I
45,
got you.
yeah.
Okay.
CULT
Yeah, it
45.
was way before 2000.
I was like, is he giving the
2012.
Plot Twistington Esquire.
The Batman song on the new Batman movie. Shout out to Brandon who ruined the song for me, so I'm gonna ruin it for you all. The bam, 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 bam. He was like, every time I heard that, I heard, "I'm the Batman. I'm the Batman.
Now, see, yeah, you definitely ruined
Batman."
it. Now it's gone.
Every time you hear it,
That's not gonna work.
Brendan, shout out
That's
to you,
fucked
bro.
up.
Change the subject. Quick
Shout out
to
to
change the
Code
subject,
45.
Robin.
Change the subject, Robin.
Shout out to Code 45. Check them out.
fucking Starscream.
Anything else,
Yeah,
you
it was
know?
your fault.
Oh, they doing a Bob's Burgers movie.
Yes, they
It's
are.
gonna be a long episode about.
It's gonna be a lot. Yeah.
I mean,
I'm
that's-
all for it.
It's
I'm
like
going
The
to see it.
Simpsons.
That's
movie.
Beavis and
Can we
Butthead.
take that
Do
with
America,
sarcasm?
you know.
Yeah.
I'm about
I'm
that.
gonna see it.
Actually.
Are
Even
those
though-
movies really good though?
Fuck that. Beavis and Butthead was hilarious.
So here's my
I like
thing
the
about
Simpsons movie.
Here's my thing about the Bob's Burgers movie is nothing in the trailer reveals anything that was hidden in Bob's Burgers.
That is
Beavis and
true.
Butthead met their parents, maybe. I don't know what the Simpsons movie did, but it had Spider Pig. I've never watched it.
I mean, that's about as far as you got.
Yeah,
was a
but
highlight
I
with
feel like
Spider
Bob's
Pig,
Burgers
yeah.
is just going to be an hour and a half episode of Bob's Burgers,
Okay, I
which
see
isn't
what
bad
you're- I
'cause I,
see what
like
you're
Bob's
saying.
Burgers.
I like Bob's Burgers.
Yeah,
But
I've been a fan since the
I'm not
beginning.
going to see it in the theater.
Yeah,
Nah.
me and the wife going
I'll wait
to
till
see
it comes to Hulu. You know,
Yeah, me and the wife going to see it. So
for sure.
You've already committed
I
that.
might
huh?
steal it.
There
I'm
you
okay
go.
with it.
I'm going
Yar.
Hulu it.
I'm okay with it. I'm a fan.
right.
I'm a fan. I'm okay with it. I watched. I watched. This is like my perennial background noise. Sometimes it's Bob. Like
I
I
might
just
watch it on a flight.
yeah. Like I go to Hulu and be like, all right, remove from series and start season 1
There you go.
right there.
What's up with somebody mentioned the She-Hulk trailer?
Yeah.
Bad CGI.
Yeah, right now it looks a little Shreky.
It was so late.
Yeah.
it was very
Shreky.
Shreky.
It looks a little Shreky.
I'm like, I can still see her face.
It's a little Shreky.
All I gotta
From-
say is, remember, there was no Spider-Man in the original Civil War trailer.
And
True.
that's what everyone is
Yeah.
saying. It's
Yeah,
like
it's
the
going to
CGI
change. They got
is
until
not
August
done.
17th.
That's not the final.
That's not the
product.
final draft.
Nah.
But
I
then the
mean-
question is, why did they release it? Because D23 is
All right,
Because they always do that.
Like,
Disney. That's why Kevin Feige was mad at the Doctor Strange trailers.
Okay.
Because that's Disney.
They forced stuff.
That's their
So they're
promo
doing the
team
Sony
doing
thing.
this shit. So yeah, they
releasing
just
shit you
Yeah, they don't
putting
even
shit
ask
out.
them.
Yeah,
Huh.
that's not his department anymore.
Gotcha.
So yeah, they
Gotcha,
just throwing this shit out here.
Yeah, I mean, I'm excited to see it. You got the
Spoilers
Abomination.
and all that shit. Cause dude
You got
was
Benedict
mad.
Wong in there. Like, it's going to be interesting, but
It's gonna be hilarious.
And
did
it
we
sh-
need
You
weird
got
looking
Frogman. You
She-Hulk?
got what's the Titania?
Yeah, and it should be weird because at the most popular she has ever been is when her book was played for the laugh. Her serious books were never solid. There was never enough grounding in her. When they started whoever decided, John Byrne, whoever made that decision in the late 80s, early 90s, like, you know what? We're gonna make her break the fourth wall. She was breaking the fourth wall before Deadpool.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, so and her book was a genuinely like funny book.
For sure.
It was a funny book that had like just a touch of superheroics in it. And then everyone was always cool with her kind of like supporting cast in Avengers and Fantastic Four. She's good in the team setting, you know,
She
as
was
a
good in Marvel
supporting
vs. Captain America.
member, as a supporting member. You know, so her series should be about the laugh because
For sure.
a serious She-Hulk it's not worked.
You don't need a serious She-Hulk. You already
it's
got
not
Hulk.
worked. Yeah, it's not worked. So
But Hulk already, like,
I mean, she's the cousin anyway, so it took
He's
a
a whole
fall off.
professor out it.
You think they're gonna set up a different storyline with the Hulk?
Well, so
Moving forward.
if you think about how it's been going,
I ain't feeling Professor
in order
Hulk.
in order for us to even care
I knew
about
you
the
were.
Hulk at this stage
I
in the
knew you
game, if
were.
they had did Hulk in the beginning, would we really want to just keep seeing the same shit with him smash over and over again? So they
Yes.
stretching out what we want to see, knowing that we gonna wait. Same
Gotcha.
thing with Thor.
Gotcha.
They just stretching out Thor because we ain't seen what Thor can do yet. And
He
and
did
they,
get blasted with the might of a sun and lived.
like
Right.
that's when we
Right.
saw a glimpse of his level. Like we ain't seen Thor yet.
Right.
Thor ain't done none of the Thor level shit.
Right.
So the fact that we see these characters that we know don't like the other characters, Iron Man, those guys get old.
I will say one thing about that, Ambi. In Ragnarok, him bare knuckling with the Hulk, that's very Thor.
Well, that's
That's
even
very.
that.
But I'm
yeah.
just saying, but him like without the hammer, like him like
You
bare knuckling
mean
with him.
ultimate level Thor, like really God of thunder?
Well, now that he has the Odin Force and all of that, yeah, we haven't seen that.
Yeah, so the characters that we know gonna be here a long time, like him, Hulk, Thor, like those guys are not going anywhere. So if you don't want to give the goodies away in the first, you got to stretch them out because
Yeah.
once you do the big reveal, how many times do you want? That's why Superman is whack. I mean, Superman is one like he does the big reveal from the beginning of his story. So now all we're gonna be doing is watching him fly fast, do power punches, and laser people
And be
like
sad.
over and over.
And be
'Cause
sad.
For some reason, he's Bruce Wayne.
Yeah, brooding for no reason. Whoa,
We were talking about it in the car. Like, you don't
Brooding
gotta make
again.
everybody bad.
well, to be fair, even though he did have his parents, but he lost an entire species, I'm still not sure if he ever cares.
I mean, from what I remember, his ghost dad, Russell Crowe, was like, "Hey, you got to look out for all the DNA on the ship," and he was like, "Fuck y'all."
Yeah, he just like, oh, fuck y'all.
Jesus fell out of the ship.
We out.
Yeah. he cared
I
less.
tried already. I'm not
He
gonna.
was
do
like,
it
"Listen, fuck all y'all. Peace."
Yeah.
Tried to tell you the planet was falling apart.
again. We did this
Tried to
already.
tell you. So,
Oh, I tried to tell you.
but y'all,
to tell you.
it's been a dope first half, but it's time for the break. It is that time for the break. So we're gonna take a break. Everyone stretch their legs, use the bathroom.
Break.
I'm about to stretch my bladder.
Break.
Well, my bladder's already.
Wait, what?
I got to pee. Is what I'm saying.
I was gonna say, how do you stretch?
I was like,
It's
should I
stretched
leave
right
now?
now.
It's
It's
too
stretched
much.
full of beer.
And on that note,
My lord.
Too much.
J Dot will spin soon. More Fly Nerd Group after this.
Hey,
Chonka, chonka, chonka.
Jeez.
the J Dot face in full effect.
Sorry, country, I know you don't want this really, but till we get us some justice, we fucking every city up. Drastic measures is
He says there is no hook because I'm trapped in the pussy. But say I like it better when it's tight and it's gushy. That's a complex metaphor for those that don't understand the wetness. You all can get reckless and we can start to test this. Just like it was a scholarly exchange. Recognize the X-hang, the X-bang.
And I X-Men like Professor Xavier. I'm your neighbor, the savior. It's major. I shit like the Richter scale. Who prevailed? Jamel. They will fail. They all fall. It's the acrobat that all brawl. All these niggas, I pull them out the car like GTA. MCs are on the CTA. I am that man who expand plans. More like Magneto. My daughter is psycho, crazy, killing mutants and babies. It doesn't matter. I'm the dog with rabies. These niggas be biting. I'm sniping and lightning, striking and lightning, or shocking and lightning, or like Thor with the hammer. MCs is like the gamma radiation. Concentration camps need to get stamped out like USPA is the USDA choice with the voice. Hoist, these niggas is moist like pussy, what my man said. Yo, I go off the head like baseball caps and fucking relaxer fits and all that kid shit. That beat is dope.
That beat is raw as fuck.
That's yours.
That's a J-Dot.
Now you know what I'm going to ask you.
J-Dot Face Productions.
I've been trying to get somebody to rap over this because this shit is hard.
You're like, let me see what. Jay was like, let me see what happens.
When James Brown said
Let me
you
see
gotta
what
jump
happens.
back, kiss yourself.
He kind of forward threw it on and sat back.
That's why I play my shit over there. So if y'all just start rapping, then I'm on to something.
Good.
We'll run to get some more beer.
You would stop the beat as soon as I come back. Hey, what beat is that?
Hell yeah.
Fuck everybody else.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Hey, yo, and we are back. Yo, give it up one time for the sound selector himself, Young Dotimus Prime. Always killing it with the heat.
Always. Man.
Yo, that was a nice little streak. That was a nice little streak. It was nice and grimy.
Nice and grimy.
As I do, sir.
You do well.
With
You
that,
do well.
Lace your Timbs up when you listen to me, you know what I mean?
Lace your Tim's
You
up.
might want to get off the floor. You might, you might not want to be on the floor when this mix happens.
Yo, we
With a fair one.
for sure. Well, we are back. Yo, we had a tight, full first half.
For sure.
Yeah, man.
That shit was fun.
For sure.
We're just getting warmed up.
Man, we just getting warmed up. So what's on the docket? What's having everyone's we still feeling good? Everyone's still having a good time?
My
feeling
nerd group
great.
is the
Good, man.
jewel dropping,
For sure.
pop culture rocking,
Mm.
hip hop knowing,
Yeah.
Mm.
comic book flowing,
Skill
fly
showing.
sneaker wearing.
Say that,
Keep
boy.
going.
We wear fur coats in the summer, pimp West Side Chicago being.
Man, you sound like the black Rudy Ray Moore.
There's water up to my neck. Yeah, that's who we are. We unfuckwittable without the H.
For sure. For sure.
Unfuckwittable. That's what we are.
Well, all right.
In a special way.
Yo, man.
Rest in
That's
peace,
why
Jack King.
tacos
Yeah.
fall on Tuesday.
Oh my God.
Fly
Rico
This is what happens when everyone gets high and drinks at this show right now.
Listen, this
Hey,
nigga
man.
behind me was blowing
Listen.
weed right in my face.
Fly Nerd Group is for the children.
I was trying.
Fly Nerd Group is for the
trying.
children.
bring your kids.
Oh, man.
Don't bring
got
it.
a lot of dope
I am not safe for work. By any means, I'm not safe.
Yeah,
for
people
work.
people keep trying to bring us to work.
Hey, listen, as long
Not
as you
safe for
don't
work.
you don't get into descriptions of sexuality, that seems to be where people get a little nervous and twitchy.
Oh, you
We gonna get into
that was you earlier tonight, guys.
I'm always ready to
That
get
was
into
you.
that.
Hey man,
That was you. Hey man.
What did we do?
Hey man.
hey man.
Hey man.
Listen, that's how we all got here. There's no shame in the sex game.
It's not.
It's not. It is not.
And sex can take place, anytime.
I've had sex in many a bar bathroom.
Many excursions I have as well.
Shout
I
out
got
to
a
my
girl now. I can't talk about them.
I was about to say, shout out to my girl.
Your history
Nikki,
is
I
your
love
I
you.
mean,
history.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
My
Yeah.
body count, we don't talk about that.
I like rooftops. I like rooftops and cheeseburgers.
Listen, man,
That
bar
combination
bathrooms
is like, wait a minute.
Rooftops and cheeseburgers.
We having 9.5 weeks moments with food.
I think
Best date ever.
I think wimpy is
Damn.
the thing.
He keeps coming back to burgers.
I will gladly pay you Tuesday for some punani today.
Yeah, and
Oh,
because,
that's po pimping right there. That is straight po pimping right
because it's
there.
whipping, we're definitely trespassing if it's a rooftop. It's not like something I live at.
Oh, I got you. I
We
see what you're talking
trespassing.
about.
Hilarious.
I see what
we
you're
got
talking
trespassing and cheeseburgers.
Listen, man.
Because you get home,
Certain age,
you got to replenish.
Crime and food pair well together.
At a certain age, you could only
Sir,
fucking.
you
come.
haven't-
Eat Rob.
You could get an apartment.
You haven't lived life
You got
till
a
you
car,
did
you
it
got a
in
mobile
a
apartment,
stranger's
you can fucking-
gangway.
The strangers.
A
gang
stranger's gangway. She was just like, let's go. I'm like, word, all right.
Yep. Just don't.
I didn't
look down
know
at what
whose
you
house it
stepping on.
was. I just know it was on Damon. It was on Damon. And it was her birthday. She just went in the gangway, and I was like, all right.
Hey, listen.
Hey,
Fuck
somebody right now on Damon is like, I remember that night. I heard her.
Hey, yo, she's got a
fucking soulful down
she's got a mark on her back to this day about that time, yo.
Those bricks.
It's an injury.
You know what I'm saying?
It says Hollander Construction in it.
bricks.
It's-
Dottie marking his territory. That's what I'm hearing.
Indirectly, you know.
She got dotted.
Wow.
I'm gonna use that.
Let me come here.
Yo,
Let
you
me
see
right
Shorty?
there.
Shorty over there,
free.
she got dotted, son.
That's a Dwayne Wade. Dude. That's a Dwayne Wade dude right there.
That's for
And a
free.
360. Ugh.
There you go.
Yeah, so sex.
Sex.
It's a beautiful thing.
Sex.
I mean, I'm pro sex, so however you say that, sexual liberation and freedom.
Yeah, I'm pro sex.
I'm all
I feel
about that. You know?
Yeah.
I've had sex in the
Do what you
moving taxi cab. On
You
the
had a
LSD,
sex in
on
the-
Lakeshore Drive.
I've had sex on top of a moving cab.
Hold on.
Action Jackson ass. What the fuck?
Hold on, wait. Let me be clear. I have always thought I can trump any conversation by saying I've had sex in a moving car.
And this motherfucker.
In the back, in the taxi. You had what?
Bro, it
On
happened.
top of a moving car?
Y'all saw Action Jackson. He was humping that cab.
Nah. How do we do it?
I ain't
Shout
falling
out
for
to
the
Action
banana
Jackson.
in the
I'm trying to do it without
tailpipe.
putting anyone's name in it and details.
Shout out to
Everyone knows
Carl
I'm
Weathers.
adventurous, and there was a rooftop, so we climbed out.
And then you fell on a cab?
Nah, we were on the cab already. I was already in the cab.
Wait, you were on the cab or in the cab?
No, I was in the cab at first, but we went on top of the cab because I
While
While
got
it
on
was
to it.
driving.
Yeah,
This nigga is fucking.
because I
That's
hold
the
on to
only
cars
person
and be
that
on
got
some
a
shit like
wilder
that.
story than me.
I
I
mean,
thought I had the
listen.
wildest
I mean,
story.
this is
All I had to do was hold on and hold on.
I thought I had the wildest story in the
Hey
city.
man, that's what he was
That's-
rapping about. You ever get head while you drive or something?
Yeah.
That's street life. Nah,
For sure.
baby, why?
Getting head in the whip and not crashing it.
But hold, check this out.
I like how everybody's
That is how
voice
we
got
said it.
deep.
Hold on.
Everybody's
Crashing it.
voice got
I
deep.
do you one solid. Getting head in the whip when she driving stick.
I'm done.
There you go.
Y'all niggas, risking
Yeah.
y'all
There
life.
you go.
Real
No.
talk. Real talk.
That's twisted.
she
too far.
she stopped the car,
That's too far, bro.
shifted, slop,
That's
shifted
too far.
again.
That's too far.
Yeah.
Real talk.
Yeah.
That's
I
too
appreciate.
far.
I'm happy to be
I'm
here.
trying
That's
to.
the one.
I'm trying to live.
I was already happy to be
Hey,
here.
all of this is dangerous.
This
No,
conversation
that's
makes
the-
me happy
yo.
to be here.
Listen. Well, I guess.
So Plan
yeah.
B is gonna be
Plan B is gonna be important, kids. It's gonna be important.
Touche.
It's
Have a
not-
plan
let's-
B to
Let's
avoid the
talk.
plan
We
B.
ain't.
You know
I
what
want to
mean?
hear what. Let's hear what y'all think about this whole situation with the abortion changes.
It's fucked up. It's fucked up.
You should not be able to legislate a vagina. Sorry, like
The
like,
fact that
we should
there are
not be able to
people that
legislate
get
a
on
vagina.
Fox News and can't say, they're like, oh, even in the case of incest, and they're like, yeah, like what the fuck are you talking about?
See,
Yeah, dude.
see, that's when you start learning some things about people.
Or,
These motherfuckers
or
don't care.
what it is.
bro.
You know what I
These
mean?
motherfuckers
Because
don't
it's a design.
We live in a society where people look at how dope they are by the ability to make children. The problem is the people who look at it like that. The biggest that we know of is us dudes. So we shouldn't be like sitting here telling some chick what she can do with her taco stand or not.
Exactly.
I mean, if
Taco
she
stand.
if she don't like the fucking
I don't know
food, she
about
can
that.
86 it.
I don't concur with the taco stand. However,
Yo, I was so ready to agree. I was like, yeah, taco.
He was like, I don't fuck with tacos though, man. I'm a
and
Jewtown
Action
dog
Jackson
guy.
is funny. But
That's why I'm for minimal.
that's your new shit, Action Jackson. That's
Yeah, like Sex and Jackson.
Yes.
I think
Look at him.
I
He on the cab like that. That's what he was doing.
But I don't think
He was on the cab like Action Jackson.
I love
I
how
don't
you
think no
found it.
rules and legislation
Yeah.
should be over no woman body.
I don't think.
Yeah.
See, I think that's the whole thing. I've been
if
for.
they said we have to, if you can't get a vasectomy, that would be weird. Or you have to get a vasectomy.
Yeah, either
That would
way.
be weird.
Yeah.
Listen, that's the thing. Minimal government is what we need to be focused on. Because as long as we keep allowing the government to make these decisions in one area, we can't say shit when they start making those decisions in other areas that are equivalent. So either government got control over human lives or they don't. Either people are the property of the government or they're not. And right now, we all fucking pawns and property of government because the government can tell us
For
what
sure.
to do.
Right.
For sure, but we've always been able to find a way around, and then, mind you, that's the dangerous thing about this legislation, is we've always been able to find a way around, but it hasn't always been the most like
Safest.
medically safe, medically savvy way. Like it's still gonna happen.
Yeah,
But
I
we
mean,
don't
there-
want to bring.
Yeah, there's always going to be
hanger-
these
I mean,
illegal
there
back alley
there,
abortion
there,
clinics.
there are
Yeah.
people. There are people who are run.
You
who
look
are-
at butt injections, like it's gotten crazy.
Yo,
it's gonna
the-
get crazier with abortion.
Well,
Yeah,
that's-
but I know mad chicks
The
who work in the BBL.
BBL, the BBL,
BBL life is
crazy.
a
It's
thing.
gonna
That
get
shit-
bad.
yeah,
It's
that shit
going
got
to get
weird.
bad.
So I mean, you got to remember we live in a place where we
Motherfuckers shooting concrete in their booty cheeks.
Right.
It's
Like,
motherfuckers are shooting corn oil in their
Tar and
arms, yo. Like
not
Yeah,
good.
this is a
It's not
weird
good.
time.
we live in a time
So-
where we're told not to do what we want to do, but we're told that you don't have to do what you do unless you do what someone's
and a
telling you to
good
do.
buck will get you a good butt.
Exactly.
If you pay attention to everything that's going on from the body augmentation to the style that people are wearing.
That's what they do.
If you look at them boots that Balenciaga and Adidas just came out with that Kanye been wearing recently.
Shout out to the king of boots.
What,
That's
them
what that
galoshes?
is.
Those galoshes?
The galoshes.
What
The
these,
boot king.
these aren't the galoshes. So the Balenciaga.
You talking about the lace-up joints?
Yeah, the Balenciaga Adidas.
Them shits is weird.
Those are Adidas. Oh my god.
So
They're like anime boots.
Them
so,
shits are
so let's talk
horrible,
about it.
man.
They're like Astro Boy.
I haven't seen them.
What we're
yeah, I have not
witnessing.
seen them either.
What we're witnessing is that the
Man
mainstream
boots.
is starting to try to be meta. They're trying to look like virtual avatars.
Yeah.
When you look at him wearing these new boots that Balenciaga Adidas made, they literally, and this is not me dissing any style, but they literally look like a video game. He looks like Mario Brothers.
They're
He looks like one of those
huge.
action figures
He
with
really looks
the
like
huge
Mega Man.
feet. Yeah.
They're huge.
It's very
man. They're
anime.
huge.
Rockman.
Hey, side note: the Travis Scott shoes look like Travis Scott if you look at him face on.
I don't like that.
Damn.
They look,
I don't want that to happen.
I mean, who has a good line of shoes?
but I'm
right
saying it
now?
looks like him. It looks like
nobody
him in the shoe.
right?
Who has a good line?
I
of
feel
Who
like
has a
that
good
shit
line of
fucked
shoes?
up. I feel
So-
like that shit fucked up shoes in general.
Yeah.
I mean, shoes have been
It
fucked
is so
up for
hard.
a while.
Yo, that's
Like
the
certain
that's the
sizes?
joints.
I ain't talking about
No.
that pussy ass 9 and 10 and shit. I mean,
Hey,
like,
don't disrespect tens, man.
man, come on,
Tell you how-
man.
tell me
Real
how you feel,
sizes,
man.
G.
It's
You
going
can't
down.
find that shit, man.
Listen,
Yeah, it's kind of hard to
And
find
then
good
that
shoes at
shoes turn
13.
into fucking Mega Man boots and shit, man.
So Louis
bullshit.
Vuitton, you know, like they're about to release Virgil's last design with Nike, the Nike Air Force Ones.
Oh, what's that?
Mm,
They fly as fuck.
yeah.
They're all handmade, so you know they're gonna hit.
Hold on, you talking about the Louis Vuitton ones?
Yeah.
Those shits are hard.
So
You know
let me
what I
ask
hate?
you this, Ambi. Let me
Yeah.
ask you this. Do you look for those shoes? If you had a pair of those shoes, would you ever wear them, or would you sell them, or would you
So
save?
I'm one of those people that buy shit because I like it and I wanna experience it. I'm not gonna buy the hot rod and just sit it in the garage to stare at it and rub it with a diaper.
Right.
I'm gonna dry that bitch.
Right.
I'm not gonna buy a pair of shoes to just say I got them and have them sitting on the shelf. Now, if you want to treat it like art, I would do that in circumstance. But if I buy the shoe, I'm buying it to wear it
Where you gonna wear it though?
wherever I want.
I mean, like, give me an example.
I don't-
Sorry, I'm just
I
like,
What
would-
if a kid?
'Cause I
What
feel
if a
like-
kid kick mud on them? Would you?
I don't
kick
give a
that
fuck.
little-
I bought them to wear them. That comes with wearing them. I'm not one of them. I'm not one
You
of
gonna
them.
fight somebody if they step on you?
Would you put plastic? You wrap
'Cause that come with
plastic
the
around
wrist.
your shoes?
Nah.
Like
Listen,
called
my
Scotch
favorite pair of
Guard.
shoes got tested
Scotch Guard.
Saturday.
Yeah, well, you
I walked
Listen, I mean,
barefoot
there's
six
now
blocks.
there's the boots I was talking about, the Balenciaga Adidas.
Jesus Christ.
That's the boot for real,
They look like
That's
some.
it.
dude. That's worse than what I had in my head, but
They
it's
so-
still at the same time.
There's some big ass Doc Martens, basically. They
That,
trash.
that does indeed.
That's like
Yo,
video game
anime
Avatar
boot.
galoshes.
Do you
about-
do you
that
have
is
his whole fit? Cause you got to
Yeah,
see,
you
the,
gotta see the whole
whole
thing to
situation.
understand
Are
it.
those
Impact.
laces
Yo.
even real?
Yeah, they're real.
Did anybody here
Bro.
watch Doug?
If
he
Remember
don't-
Waffle Stomper?
Yes.
Remember some Waffle Stomper
Yeah.
Like,
boots?
why son's coat be like on some double XL, but his
What the
hoodies
fuck
are
you mean? I had to
medium?
watch the whole fucking suit. What the
You
fuck
had
is he doing? What the
to.
fuck you did?
That's like a Pele without the layers on it.
Scroll down.
That's goofy ass shit.
You had to see the whole fit. You had to.
He looked like he trying to fucking buy a square off of somebody. He walked out on a bad night from the wrong chick wearing
painted
her
his
clothes.
Hey, what was the clothing line from Zoolander? Derelict.
The Derek-
Yeah, that's what that is. That's that
Orange
derelict.
mocha frappuccino.
So,
And you know people are gonna be like, he rich. I'm like, yeah, I can still make fun of the rich.
but that's this right here, this style that he's doing.
Those beat those boots might come in handy in the Chicago winter.
Man,
Then I already
listen,
got a size
First of
13.
all,
How big
I'm gonna
they
be
look on
tripping.
They
my
look like they
There
got
is
metal
no
tips
grip
on
They're
on
them.
like
there.
three.
Big
They're
ass
three. They're like
holes.
2 inches. They're at least an inch to
Them
2
is
inches thick.
snowshoes.
Dude, he's like a
Hell
size 9.
nah.
You know, there's so much more boot to it.
Black Ice is not your friend.
And I'm
with
not.
the
I'm
boots.
not against them. Like
nope.
you know, like
I mean, do
wear
what
what
you
you
wanna
want.
do,
You know,
for
people's
real.
wearing Red Wings. Some people's wearing Doc Martens. Some people's
If
wearing
that's how you
Timbs.
express yourself, then
If that's what you want to do, but you can't ignore the comparison to anime.
Jesus Christ.
That's the
Yeah,
thing.
that
Like
looks like
That's
a
what I'm saying. He
cartoon
looks
boot.
he looks like an avatar. You're right.
Astro Boy.
we're becoming that. We're starting to be the avatars. We're starting to augment
He's like, I'm a
ourselves like
character
an
myself.
avatar. We're going into the metaverse with style right now.
But boom, bring it back all the way to the top of Kanye. He was wearing a mascot of what he thought a bear version of himself was, right?
In the
So
beginning,
so
yeah.
he's always been trying to make a character of the character that he is.
A
It
character
looked
just-
better than that though.
I mean,
You know what
sure.
I'm saying?
Yes, I would definitely wear the mascot of myself over them fucking boots.
They look better than the Fat Joe boots.
Oh.
Wait a minute. What,
Mind you, shout out to Joey Kirk.
wait a minute. Do they look better than
Jealous
the
ones
boots or do they look
still
better than the
envy him.
outfit?
They look better than his boots specifically.
I can't remember Joe's boots.
Oh,
Fat
they were
Joe
bad.
boots.
What were his?
They look like ski boots. Like you ever been skiing when you
Yeah,
got
he had-
like,
it
you
was-
can't
Well, see,
bend
that's
your
all.
wrist.
That's
them-
all.
it's
All
them-
of this stuff is in that same current trend that's going on. And what you got to
Yeah, it's weird.
understand is that all these boots that we see them wearing when it's May, and when it was March or April when Joe wore those,
Speaking of
they've
Halo.
been wearing these in the spring. These are next winter's boots. Watch, you see everybody wearing these everywhere.
I ain't gonna wear those.
Those are so trash.
You're gonna see everybody wearing
Those
it.
the Mega
That's
Man
cool.
boots.
Hey,
Yeah, those are the Mega Man boots. that you
Fat
were
Joe
talking
Man.
He beat Metal Man. And
It
then he
just-
got that.
it
about.
got
Does he
these
walk
boots.
like everyone in
Crack
Mega Man or
He
everyone in the
beat
Missy
Boot
video?
Man.
He just looked like he's
Joe
leaning
Man.
forward in them joints. That's why he's leaning up
He
against the
beat
pole.
Rock, and then he got those shoes.
He was sick
That's
of leaning back.
horrible.
He was
So he leans forward.
Yo, that shit doesn't even look comfortable. Look at
At
both his legs are
all.
bent.
Right.
You got to press the
Standard.
That might be
controller
because of his
forward
age.
twice for the double dash.
Both of his legs are like, ah.
that might be because of his age. He might have bad knees.
That's when you jump off the wall.
So he chose those. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, those are for
They look sturdy.
Those are
He-
cybernetic augmentation.
He
boots.
can lean back all the fuck he want in those boots.
Yeah, they ain't moving.
Shout out to Jody Craig. You
Ain't
can try
going
to
nowhere.
tackle him right now, and he'd be standing.
So obviously, but just watch. This is what you're gonna see as the next
They
trend.
go,
So everybody was wearing like the foam, like Yeezy type of
Do you
shoes.
think he's in,
Yeah.
dead
That's
in the middle
that's
of
this
Little
winter's
Italy?
style.
So what about those foam posit motherfuckers that look like clay fist feet?
That's where all of
Trash.
this is in that. But
That's
those
what
are the
shoes
ones that they're
about
gonna
to
wear in
go?
the winter.
So their footsie's gonna be all.
I mean, there's already
cushiony.
high heel, what's it called, Crocs. So, I mean,
It's, it's
I've
platform
seen 'em.
Crocs and all sorts of Crocs. Yeah.
I've seen them. There's
What
I
a
mean,
crock!
I gotta
platform
admit,
Crocs, like high
I
heel
got
Crocs.
Crocs.
Who wrote that dad joke?
Pump Crocs.
A dad.
I mean, they was doing something when they was putting
Doc
the pins
Martin
in
Crocs.
them. When they would start putting
Doc
the pins
Martin
in them, I'm
Crocs.
like, all right, y'all going
That's
somewhere.
a
You know
that's
what
the
I'm
worst
Ghostface
shoe ever.
line.
Right.
High
Yeah,
heel
Doc Martin
he just
Crocs.
makes their own slides.
With
out
some
of their
happy
Crocs.
socks,
My mom got them, and she was like, "They Crocs." I'm like, they're
Pineapple
Adidas,
Crush.
and shame on you.
rainbow shirt on top. Right.
Which is weird saying shame on you to your mother, but I mean, I can do that.
No cap.
Oh yeah, then Nike got them little slide out joints now.
That's just technology.
nice.
That's all
Don't
that
touch you.
is.
Those are
Oh wait,
decent
wait.
looking,
This
though.
is when y'all was mad when we crossed the age when those Marty McFly shoes and shit. You know what I mean? Now we entering the age of all these futuristic shoes. That's
Yeah,
what I'm asking.
that's modern era.
Is this the new?
Yes.
It's going to be the new
This
footwear.
is the norm. It's been the norm for years. We just wasn't paying attention.
Listen, I'm gonna throw this out here. I still got a flip phone. I'm not gonna get with these shoes.
I'm still.
He's
I
not
mean,
even lying.
I'm not gonna get. I'd
like-
rather get
every
Vans.
time-
I'd rather get Chucks. I'd rather get.
I let him
anything.
call the Uber over here because it was just interesting to watch the process.
It was the thing. It was the thing.
wait a minute. How did you get an Uber on a flip phone?
I got a smartphone. It's only connected to my apartment.
Oh, Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
I said it's interesting as fuck, right?
I respect it happen though.
I respect
And what I
that.
told Al, he was like, "How you gonna make this happen?" I was like, "I'm gonna make it happen. Watch this."
I could easily just call it myself, but he's
You just
he's
want to let him
dedicated.
watch
as
him
fuck.
sweat.
I made it happen.
Yo,
I respect that.
Yeah,
I'm
we're-
in the
we're-
streets. I'm
uh,
good. Let's go.
We're in an
Everybody
era now.
that doesn't want to update, what the?
The style.
I've seen that on foot.
Yeah,
before.
those are last
does.
year.
You saw
it does
those on the
look
street?
very-
I've
Those
seen
are last
yeah,
year,
I've
yeah.
seen those.
That's
Those are
foot
very
syphilis. What is that?
steampunk. shoes.
The goth kids.
Is that
are
monkey
They're
rocking
very
Crocs
those.
for the toe?
steampunk, and
Yeah.
I can't
I
be
see
mad
everybody
at it.
wearing them.
Yeah, platforms
mad.
are coming back.
Yeah,
So
platforms is back
are
in general,
these
but I'm
shoes
saying-
comfortable?
Yeah.
Are they?
You got a pair?
No, I tried them on though.
You tried on the Mega Man?
Yeah, I don't have no shame in trying
Did you
shit out.
jump
That don't
in
mean I
it?
like it
Did
though.
you try on the
Did
You
you
tried
high
on the
kick
Mega
one?
Mans?
the X the X?
No, those are
Clans?
not the what?
The X Clan.
Stumping with your big black boots.
Oh,
Did you try the X Clans?
nah, I didn't try to. Those ain't out yet.
I've been stomping in my big black
Those literally are not out.
When the X's come out, man.
So those are probably those are
I
next,
need the
those are
Professor
fall winter
X's.
season or the autumn winter 2022.
How much you think they're gonna run for?
At least $1,000.
Autumn, winter.
No, thank you.
Yeah, at least $1,000.
So that means
Can I
it's
still
gonna
break
triple.
dance in them? I mean, shit.
I mean, good luck.
Not good luck.
Yo,
Damn.
what good's a shoe if I can't kick someone in the face or break dance with them?
What was the first one? You can't do what?
Can't kick someone in the face.
can't
Man,
Kick someone
listen,
in
if
the
you
face.
practice martial arts in them, you gonna have them the crazy legs.
Man,
You gotta do the Charlie Murphy kick.
Oh shit.
I mean, it's like when I try on shoes and
Made it sound
Shoes
like
and
it is
pants.
some
I
sort
gotta
of
be able to
Bruce
throw a
Lee
kick.
kung fu kick.
I gotta be able to at least like wind up for a windmill when I try on shoes and kicks. I don't,
Yeah, if you could do that, no, you're gonna be a strong.
or shoes and jeans. I said shoes and
Yeah.
kicks. Shoes and jeans. I mean, but no one, no, you can't.
Nah, I don't know. All I know is
You're just sitting pretty in some comfortable ass shoes.
Hey, listen,
Maybe.
I can't call it. I'm a.
What happens if you walk
alcoholic.
across the street to go get a 40 ounce from the nearest store?
why
Are they
you
gonna
getting
last?
40 ounce for those shoes?
Because they're just on my foot already.
Yo, that's thuggish as hell.
They're on my feet.
I'm with it. I'm with it. That's
It's
real.
It's like the homie
That's
in
real.
Weeds who bought like hybrid cars because it was quiet as shit for his crew to shoot people in.
Hey, listen, that guy that died in the Buffalo shooting had made a car that ran on water.
Yeah.
This is true. I heard about
But
it.
now they putting him in the news. But of course, they wouldn't put his ass in the news while he was alive when it mattered.
Let me tell you my conspiracy.
Interesting.
Elon Musk just bought all this data from Twitter, right?
Okay.
So that means if he'd have searched, he could see his competition. You just shoot 9 other people to kill that guy. I thought that when the people got shot in the church, it was like, but who did they shoot?
We don't know because they never went out and told
Because the algorithms will tell you shit that we don't know that they're telling you.
us. Yeah,
What's the
that's Captain America, Winter Soldier.
for sure, like we don't know what these from what I hear, the people who program algorithms don't even know why the algorithms make the decisions that they make. So like
Yes.
all these AIs are inherently racist because none of us programmed them.
Yeah. Back to the fucking
So what if they
circle.
trying to stop us from getting further?
I mean,
I've
automatically.
been saying this for years.
Because you
Automatically.
shot some nigga that could build a car that runs on water.
That
So
would've-
wouldn't you want to take him out? Wouldn't
absolutely
he
the
take
same
over
way
your
they.
shit?
Yeah, absolutely. That's
my-
the whole. And then now, well, that's the reason why they're putting all this press on him because that's supposed to be the smoke and mirrors to make
For
you,
sure.
Because otherwise,
For
like
sure.
if you wasn't talking about him while he was alive, why you give a fuck now that he
Yeah,
dead?
for sure, for sure.
His,
That's what
his invention was more valuable while he was alive.
For
Where
sure.
is it now? Who has this shit in their laboratory?
we can go back to Dr. Sebi with that shit.
Oh, absolutely.
All the
I
time.
mean, like,
All
if
the
we really
time.
want to dig deep.
I mean, we
The
can go
bigger
back.
into
question
the
is who's down to
conspiracy
kick in the doors
loan.
and get it back.
Yeah.
We of the Black Watch.
Also, let me say to all the algorithms, I don't know shit. Don't.
Too late. They targeted you.
I don't know
Gotcha.
nothing. I don't know nothing.
You are now
All
on
right.
their radar.
Hey, listen, I'm just out here making art. I don't,
Somewhere-
just hosting podcasts. I don't know what's happening.
Welcome to the radar, brother.
Somewhere Jasper Sitwell is telling Captain America
I'm
about
not
you.
on the radar yet.
Welcome to the radar.
Listen,
This guy.
but that's some real shit though. The algorithm don't support us. Their
Nah.
their cameras can't recognize our faces.
Nah.
For sure.
So we
That's
always get
because the data
misrepresented.
and the information was never been read. So that's
Because it's not intended to be.
so
read.
profiling and all of that could be assessed. That's why I'm telling you that Facebook face shit. I mean, giving
Prison
niggas shit.
pipeline.
I'm telling you, man.
Who watches The Watchmen?
Pow.
Fly Nerd Group.
There you go.
Eyes on.
Also, I want to throw
everything.
Blurred Dot Radio on
There you go.
Eyes on everything.
BLE.
Exactly. Who watches The
We are
Watchmen?
your network.
That was a good episode.
There.
the-
I feel like
The
What If
Watcher-
doesn't get the credit it deserves in the Marvel.
You know
Marvel
why though?
pantheon.
Because they didn't take it seriously.
I did.
They haven't. So think about it. Other than what we saw in Doctor Strange,
Mm-hmm.
like a lot of people have made this complaint, which is kind of interesting, is that we had this whole big reveal in the Falcon and the Winter Soldier that that he's become Captain America. Then all of a sudden, everything's shifting to Captain Carter,
For sure.
and it's like, well, why did you go through all that and make him? But then now you shifting all the focus on.
Because they want to get the story out the way, bro.
For sure.
Is that what it is?
I mean, I feel like really and truly when it comes to Marvel right now, like these shows are more like the comic books than they've ever been. You don't really have to connect it anymore. Kevin Feige has a 10-year plan, but everything doesn't have to factor into whatever the next big Marvel movie is going to be. It could just stand alone as a story.
I mean, how long do you think the Falcon is going to be Captain America?
Until he's too old, probably next 10 years.
I think
I still
You
think
think
that
he
they're gonna
signed
get-
on to be Cap for 10 years,
I'm
Anthony
sure he
Mackie?
has.
I think they're still going to bring.
Really?
I think they're still going to bring Chris Evans.
I think
back.
they're gonna
You
play it.
seriously think for the next 10 years, Anthony Mackie?
He already been Captain America for a year and a half.
Okay.
Let me throw
So
this
you
out
playing
here.
the time game.
I think they're gonna do it like the comics and have them both exist at the same time at some point.
For sure.
Who is them?
There's gonna be a whole lot of what are you doing
Marvel.
here?
I mean, who is them? I mean, who is this?
Steve and Sam Cap
Yeah.
same time.
You think they're gonna bring Steve back?
He's coming
Yeah,
back.
he'll be back.
Chris
Because
Evans or somebody
they've
else?
not
Chris
said
Evans.
definitely that he's not.
No, Chris Evans said he
Exist-
wanted to take a break. Which
He's
is
in a
also
break.
what
Yeah.
Doctor Strange just said.
Yeah.
And
They
Peter
all
Parker.
that shit about. Well, I think Captain America is on the moon. We'll see that in a year or two.
Yeah,
I believe
that
we
was
will.
that was
I
an
believe we
interesting
will.
theory of why. Like,
Yeah, why
think-
else would you say that?
yeah.
Yeah.
And they might be back for a Secret Invasion.
Oh yeah, we do have Secret Invasion coming.
Would it be the real Cap or the?
We
or the-
don't know.
Yeah.
They said fucking.
Yeah, let me hit you with some. So they said that this movie takes place during the snap.
Wait, which movies? Secret Invasion.
Secret Invasion, the series.
Okay.
It took place during the snap.
That's
The
what
5
this-
years. The 5
Yeah,
years.
that's
during
where
the
it's,
snap.
that's where it's running. So
Because we found out that the oh god, what's Samuel L. Jackson's character? The
Nick Fury.
Nick Fury.
Yeah,
who
he
we
was- he
thought
was
was
out.
Nick Fury
Is a Skrull.
wasn't Nick Fury.
so then who got snapped? Then called Captain Marvel.
That was a
That was-
Skrull.
it still be a
That was
Skrull.
That was the scroll. So
Yeah.
Nick Fury been gone, right?
Yeah.
So he gonna come back for that,
For sure.
and then be gone again.
Well, which is what happened in the comic. The real Nick Fury came back during Secret Invasion to make the Secret Warriors that fought against the Skrulls and then fought against everybody else.
So this is what I think. I think
Westington.
the show is gonna do backstory on the Secret Invasion, but it's not gonna be about Nick Fury. That's a spin. Nick Fury is not gonna be heavily featured in that story. He's gonna because it can't all take place in one season. That's something that you set the stage for, like you've done everything else, and then it ends up being a part of the movie series, the movie stuff.
Of course.
Could be.
Well, I don't know.
Well, we'll
it's
see.
called Secret Invasion. It's like straightforward.
Yeah, but the invasion doesn't always have to end with the invasion.
Well, the great thing about Secret Invasion that the invasion had happened already.
Exactly.
And the invasion happened.
I think
and
it's
then
just
it
a whole bunch of reveals.
It's just a reveal
in
because
there.
that's how the
And
series
that's why
was.
I think Cap may come back because they might use him. Oh, this wasn't even Captain America. Like, there's another multiverse card draw
They're
that
gonna
they
pull
could
a whole.
do.
This is the one that we trusted.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right.
Well,
It could
and-
be a
I mean,
whole-
Marvel's setting up a lot right now.
and then
we'll
with-
see what filters.
Will
down.
Robert Downey Jr.
and
come
with
back?
that
No, hell no. He said he ain't coming back.
He might come back for like a flashback. Or
You want to play a squirrel stocks?
Oh,
Squirrel
yeah.
stocks?
Well, as
It's gonna
this,
be a body with his
I don't
face.
think I don't think
matched
he's
on
going.
it.
Maybe.
I would be surprised if he Disney Plus
The
it. If
fan
he-
wouldn't eat that.
Disney has said that they now will make characters digitally that aren't going to be actually there.
Yeah, I know, like Stan
Interesting.
Lee.
Right, which is why I said that they're gonna just
Like
graft him on
Howard the
something.
Duck. Just bring him back.
Listen, I'm okay
It
with
could be
that.
me
Bring him
with
back.
like
Howard the Duck was dope.
Robert Downey's face on it.
I fucks with
Shout out to Cleveland.
Yeah,
That's
Howard-
where
Howard
Howard
is
the
dope.
Duck was supposed to have landed.
Cleveland.
Being from Cleveland, I was like, none of this is in. Howard the Duck did not land here. You know what was featured from Cleveland is in Civil War. Captain America ran past a fountain in a place called Tower City that hasn't worked since 1992. The fountain was
Wow.
not on, and Captain America ran past it. And I was like, oh, that's that broke ass fountain in Tower City. Dope.
You think we'll ever get a Howard the Duck movie, or will he forever be
I
just
certainly.
like
I mean, he's voiced by Seth Green.
So I think there's a purpose to that.
I hope so.
Oh,
I
yeah.
hope so.
Like Howard
If
the Duck is
nothing
great.
else than like an animated show, because I genuinely like Howard.
I want
the
the one we saw.
Yeah, For sure.
That guy. I mean, like the way he looked was
I want to
very.
see some more
Well-
duck titties. Like put.
Oh well, that
put
was a
duck
bit
tits
much.
in there.
It was the duck
I,
tits
I
that
think
set
it
you
may
there, huh?
happen, but I think they're going to wait after a Deadpool or something hit.
You think so?
Yo, when do you think
It's the
another
content.
Deadpool's
Yeah, the
coming out?
characters have to match. This has to be some
It's
like
a
dark humor.
content, yeah.
But when do you think they're gonna approach Deadpool?
They just announced that they figured out the plan of his how he's connected to the MCU. They figured out strategy of what his story arc is going to be.
Okay.
And now they're working on the script.
Okay.
So they had to do this whole merge with Feige's vision.
Yeah, I know Ryan Reynolds said he was gonna take a break for a while.
Yeah, he took that break. He back on now.
Yeah, that
He
nigga
on
took
as
a
fuck.
break.
He
That
took a
motherfucker
break
was
so
in
he
cell
could do
phone
that shit.
commercials. Yeah.
Well, that Adam project, yeah, no.
I liked it.
It was very kiddie, though.
I didn't hate it.
It was a very kiddie movie.
I didn't hate it.
And you got a
So,
kid
I
that's
mean-
cursing like that, but then they get offended when adults curse.
It was just him being himself. I mean,
It's always Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah,
cursing.
Ryan Reynolds is
But that's
never
what
a
I'm
character.
saying.
He's
Ryan
always
Reynolds-
Ryan
Which is
Reynolds.
crazy. Like,
Ryan Reynolds is picking up after Sean Connery, after remind me of who the Christian Bale Alfred was. Michael Caine
Okay.
plays himself in everything. Sean Connery plays himself in everything.
Yes, he does.
Christopher Walken plays himself in everything. Ryan Reynolds plays himself in everything.
Or he plays Wade Wilson and everything, one or the other.
Yeah, I mean, I really feel
He's
like
always
they're
Van
damn near
Wilder.
they're the
Yeah.
same
based on
person.
him.
Which is
it was
Wade.
based on him.
That's what I was getting
Remember,
at. I mean,
he's
like,
the one that
whatever.
released the test footage for Deadpool.
Yeah,
Like,
absolutely.
He's played himself for a long time, and that himself just worked. I feel like that's the superhero movie we don't talk about enough.
I love that.
Like
one.
Deadpool.
Uh huh.
I
When
love
we
both
talk
of them.
about
I like
like
Deadpool.
dope
I like
ass
Deadpool.
superhero movies, Deadpool's like in my top 5, I would say.
Oh yeah, I enjoy Deadpool a lot.
For sure.
I enjoyed that. Yeah, that's
Did
That
y'all-
first one was
It's always
fantastic.
enjoyable.
The second one was okay.
The second one was okay.
the best thing about it was the
significant.
destruction of X-Force so quickly.
Yeah, that
Whew.
like fast.
That shit was hilarious.
Yo, that's the
I
shit that
hated that
Wanda
shit.
did though. Oh
Well,
hey, it's me. I'm
true.
Reed Richards. How's it going? String cheese. Oh goddamn.
that was-
No,
the fact that while that happened, they
She's
all
got
just
the-
said
I got
that.
yeah. They
Water
just
stuck on my
they
finger.
just stood there and let it.
It was like a
and
kung
let
fu
it
movie.
happen.
It was like
They just-
let's fight
That-
one at a time.
I really appreciate.
Choose you.
When I say the Marvel is mean, and I wrote a Facebook post. It was like Kevin Feige is mean. This motherfucker put in the X-Men cartoon specific Charles Xavier.
Yeah.
Everybody was like, "Oh shit, we got X-Men snap."
You thought you did.
Da-da-da-da-da.
But
Keep
you
that
didn't.
shit tonight. Fuck you and your fandom. Psych. Get your punk
Hey,
ass out of here.
did y'all see the trailer for Mission Impossible Death?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
saw it earlier.
Like
Whatever.
a new one
Yeah, man.
with Tom Cruise.
Yeah, man.
I haven't seen one since the second one.
Is Tom Cruise still like
you
Jackie
missed it, bro.
Chan? He's
I
still
haven't.
doing his own
Yeah,
stuff?
he's doing the Jackie Chan.
He's still
shit.
That
doing
nigga's
his
gonna
own stuff.
die.
He is going to fall to his death.
Jackie
one day.
Chan stopped.
Yeah. Well, he's not old as Jackie Chan yet. So, and Stallone is also another one who just stopped doing stunts
Oh yeah.
as of
Yeah,
the
yeah.
last Expendables movie.
Stallone
Yeah,
couldn't
yeah,
smuggle.
yeah.
And actually, they doing
I
another
mean, he still had
Expendables too.
Rambo. That Rambo one was a lot of stabby,
couldn't-
stabby.
Yeah,
Oh,
he
A lot of
went.
stabby, stabby.
Yeah, him and that knife was
It was,
doing
yeah.
things.
My God.
Very sensual, huh?
Rambo
It made me
versus
rethink my
Carnage.
knife selection.
A lot of penetration.
I was like, yo, there was a lot of stabs in that one guy. Like, holy
Stabby
shit.
stabs.
Stabby, stabby, stabby.
Shout out
Everyone's
to John
getting
Rambo.
irrigated.
John Rambo's been doing this since the 70s.
Yeah. With all this stuff that they doing, there's two series that I think deserve a movie that from video game status, but since we've got long in the tooth with Mission Impossible, and I'm kind of done with James Bond at this point,
Mm-hmm.
I really want to see either Splinter Cell or I want to see Metal Gear.
I roll with
Metal Gear would be fresh as hell.
I roll with Metal Gear.
Aren't they doing
You
a?
gotta do a
Anthony
lot to
Mackie
make-
is in the metal. Is signed on to be in the Metal Gear movie.
Yeah,
Is
that
it going
Metal
to be
Gear
on
has been as bad
Netflix?
as
Because
Spawn.
Netflix loves Anthony
Metal
Mackie.
Gear has been back and
I
forth
think
for
they're gonna
years.
fuck that shit up, but
They're
then
definitely
Hideo
gonna fuck that
Kojima,
up.
he didn't. I didn't like the last few.
No,
Metal
yeah,
Gears.
it was. Man.
So I mean,
No, Hideo Kojima's prime had passed.
Yeah.
None of his games are equipped.
So which one they'll do the original Metal Gear?
Well, the original
Because
story.
there's a lot of backstory. The backstory. Like,
Metal
That's like
Metal
the-
Gear goes
that's
deep.
a franchise.
Yeah, that's a whole. That's
to
a.
be fair,
You
you know
can't do
what?
that in 3 movies.
Metal
You
Gear,
cannot.
the first Metal Gear is actually the raid.
Yeah, I
Just
see
he would be
that.
more sneaking around, and it'd be a lot
Man.
more stealth and a lot more
What's funny
technology.
is I
and shit.
genuinely remember
Takedowns and all
NES Metal Gear 2.
Oh, yeah.
Sitting around bushes.
Oh, yeah.
'cause my
It's
cousin
only a
had that
box.
game.
Yeah, getting in the cardboard
It's
box.
just a box.
Look, all you gotta do is do that one scene, and that movie gonna blow up. If you do a trailer,
What
that's
was
all
that
you show is a
noise?
fucking box in the middle of a
Whose
base
footprints are
with
these?
people walking around with their guns and just walking past this box.
Yeah.
And then the box twitches a little, and you know what fucking movie.
Right,
it is.
right.
That's all that would do for the first.
in the off Twitch.
Yeah,
Somebody
I
might
mean,
faint
exactly.
off
like, right in the
Twitch.
preview. They,
Yep.
with the little slide.
Like
Smoke
then my
cigarettes to
second
identify
trailer,
the laser?
I wouldn't show shit again. The second trailer, I would just show a motherfucker in the middle, in the dark, and all you see is a cigarette lit and then smoke coming out as a guy
sure,
walks by, and then you just hear oh, and that's
But
it.
here's the
Hey,
question.
yo, I would want a trailer with my favorite dude, Revolver Ocelot, though.
Huh, what you say, dog? What you say?
That's my dude, man. Revolver Ocelot is
I would
is my
counter
dude.
that with
He
how would you
always
do
had
a
them
too much
trailer.
though. That's a giveaway. That's what
How would you do a
It's too
trailer
much.
with
I
Psycho
wouldn't do
Mantis?
that.
I wouldn't do
Who was
none-
the best fight in that whole game? Psycho Mantis told me I saved
not
too
a gun
much.
twirling in that one.
He was like, "You must be a bitch.
don't
You
put-
save every 2
You
seconds."
can't put
And I was
none
like,
of them in
"Don't."
the trailers.
I won't put
you don't
none of
tell
that shit
none
in
of
the
that.
trailers, but I would
I wouldn't
definitely
show
have
shit.
some dope.
Man,
It would be the
it better
box,
be
it
a
would be a
Revolver
cigarette.
Ocelot in the movie then.
I like the box theory, man. It's only a box.
Yeah, you don't
only a
know
box.
nothing until you see it. You know that'd be dope as fuck.
Metal Gear. That's played. I agree with you about Splinter Cell too. I played the shit out
That
of
was a
Splinter
fucking
Cell.
Splinter
great-
Cell was dope too.
Splinter Cell was cool.
And that's Tom Clancy, who has a contract with Amazon right now. So I'm assuming
Oh, right,
more of
right,
his
'cause he had
movies
that
and
Michael B.
story
Jordan
options.
movie.
Yeah, with a Michael B. Jordan, the
Which wasn't bad. It wasn't a
Yeah, yo, his rampage was kind of epic for
That
a
motherfucker
brief.
set a car on fire and sat in it. Like, tell me some shit. Or
who
you
was
both
who
gonna
was
die.
he in that movie? What
He was
character?
a Marine,
Yeah.
and his family got killed while he was away, and so he pretty
I
much.
mean, what story is this? One of his characters from the books?
I don't know which Tom
I don't
Clancy.
know.
I
I've
forgot
never read
the,
a
yeah.
Tom Clancy book in my life.
Because he
I
also
don't
he
know.
has a few stuff up there. Because he has a Alex. You know the dude from like all the Clear and Present Danger.
Alex
with-
Cross.
That guy. There's a-
Tyler Perry.
Yeah, he did that one. Not that one. No, I'm talking Amazon.
Well, right now they're doing Jack Reacher.
Yeah, they got Jack Reacher.
They got Jack Reacher. They got the
That's
one.
also Clancy, right?
Yeah, and they got the
Yeah.
one. Isn't the one that John Krasinski it was in? Isn't that a John? Well,
Yeah.
what's the one?
Jack Ryan. That's
Jack-
what I'm talking about.
That's the
Jack
one.
Ryan.
Yeah, Jack Ryan. Yeah, but so is Reacher. Isn't Reacher a Clancy thing too?
I don't know. I don't know if Reacher was his own story or that they were Clancy books.
I have no idea.
But Clancy,
we finna find out in a sec, but I think it's a separate one. But they did make they made one a Clancy because Reacher had 2 different movies.
I can see him crossing over in
So
that
I think
universe.
the second one was a Clancy,
Yeah.
but like it shouldn't have been. I mean, Clancy's just got some good stories that
I mean,
everyone
for
likes to
sure.
adapt to their own shit.
If they
I mean,
wanted to
they
do a
best
Reacher
shit.
verse, they could.
And then Clancy, all his games,
Yeah,
the
they-
stories in them games,
Yo, that Rainbow Six raid, that was
he
woo.
got some amazing
Or
stories.
Siege, was the Siege one that came out in 2017, 2018? Whichever one that was, Rainbow Six Siege, that game was amazing.
Because Hunt for Red October is
remember
one of
that
my
game.
favorite movies of all time. It's
Oh,
on
I
that
do like
list.
the Hunt for Red
I
October.
don't know
shit-
if I've ever seen that.
That shit is
whole movie.
amazing.
Which game?
The
With Sean
the
Connery?
movie, The Hunt for Red October.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It had a game to it too, though, but the movie
It
was
did.
fresh.
That game was
Ah,
not
man.
fun because
Game
I didn't know
was
what the
meh.
fuck was happening.
The game was
Were
like,
you
all
in a
right, why are
submarine
we
or
doing
what?
this?
It was
Listen,
it was
that was
probably
back on Nintendo when you had
Near,
A,
okay.
B, select, start, digital.
so pretty
I
much
had
it was
no
it was a
idea.
fancy missile
was-
command.
there
Yeah,
was
I had
no
no idea
it
how
was-
to do that shit.
It was fancy missile command.
Pretty
Yeah,
much.
No.
No top buttons.
Yeah,
If you
without
can't figure
remorse.
it out with
Yeah,
these,
that-
you're
Yeah.
not gonna figure
Because
it out.
Tom Clancy was Splinter Cell.
Yep.
Yeah.
That would there's
Splinter
so
Cell
much.
was dope.
Which yeah, it's dope.
Hey Clancy, come on, get it on.
Shout out to Death Battle. They did Splinter Cell versus Solid Snake. I don't remember who won.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's a tough one because they both have a similar. I think Snake would win. Snake is genetically
I don't
engineered.
have enough. Yeah.
He's a little different.
For sure.
A little touch.
For sure.
Yeah, he has an edge.
Touched.
Yeah, a little.
Yeah, I got a little human growth hormone.
The edge of sanity. That's basically what it is.
Yeah.
It's fucked up.
Yeah, man.
Fucked up.
Hey, what time? Hey, anybody know if y'all want to look that up? The Thor trailer. That's
Oh
gonna
yeah,
be
the Thor: Love and Thunder
during the
trailer.
playoffs.
It,
Excuse you.
so it's
I'm
probably
not big
aired.
on sports balls.
It's probably. I mean,
Not big on what?
Sports balls?
He doesn't do the sports.
Sports balls.
Doesn't do the sports.
The sports ball.
balls.
Not so big on sports.
Oh well, yeah.
But
look,
the other balls, you're okay.
I'm okay with my balls.
let's
I
just
got
watch.
2 of them. They're pretty good.
Let's just.
They do what they
Watch
supposed
the
to do. Shout out to my nuts.
Oh, should we do a live reaction to it?
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go.
Or a semi-live
down.
reaction?
Yeah, let's go.
I'm down.
Let's do it.
It's in real time in terms of watching.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Hold on, pause the music.
Can
we hear
Yes.
Live from Fly Nerd, I am on the radio, the podcast, the TV, YouTube, yo.
Oh, now, let me tell you the story of the
Right. Right.
He was no ordinary man.
I don't
He was
know.
a god. After saving planet Earth for the
All right,
500th
Thor
time, Thor set
1985.
off on a new journey. When he got in shape, he went from dad bod to god bod. And after all that, he reclaimed his title as the one and only Thor.
Hey, did Mjolnir just come and say hi?
Spoke too soon.
Jane?
Mjolnir just was like, hey, buddy.
The old ex-girlfriend.
Oh, she look wicked.
What's it been?
From
like
another
3,
universe,
4
right?
years?
No,
8 years,
Oh,
7
this is
months, and
actual
6 days.
This happened.
Take.
Yeah, this happened.
that's the broken
Maya,
hammer.
sensing feelings.
Well, you're right.
Wow.
The
When
only
y'all said
ones
what
who
is
gods care about
Taika Waititi done, I thought Texas Flowers.
is themselves.
Let's not forget.
Oh, my goodness.
It's gore. Hell yeah.
But he's got a
Gods will
nose.
die.
But he still looks fucked up. Let's see what he does.
I
There
was
it
gonna say
goes.
that was very, very impressive what you did back there.
He's just my first bad guy.
You never forget your first.
Is that Russell Crowe?
You are not like the other gods of kill. You have something worth fighting for.
Okay, I'm with that shit.
100%.
I like the
Throw
first
this out
trailer
here.
better.
They showed Tessa Thompson fighting Gore the God.
I hope he
Butcher.
kill
Do
her
you think-
too. I hope he kill her, man.
I mean, that's what I was gonna say.
Yeah,
is-
you gotta
Do you
kill her.
think
You gotta
Tessa
kill who?
Thompson's gonna die?
That's the path.
Valkyrie
That's the
gonna
path of the
die.
Valkyrie.
Yeah,
That's the path of the Valkyrie. Hands
she
down.
gotta go.
That's the path
It
of the
could happen.
Valkyrie.
It could happen.
Whatever his name is, he said this is the most threatening villain that the MCU has ever seen. That's
I feel
Well, of
like
course
they
he
say
gonna
that
say that
about-
is his movie.
I was about to say. I feel like
and
they say
so
that
then
about
Matt Reeves
every-
talking about the Batman, correct? When the director talk their shit about their movies, I kind of like fall back and let's see what happens.
Yeah, that's tough because like,
You
feel
can't
like
hire
I-
Christian Bale just to be no scrub. I
That's
think
fact.
it's going to be a lot of like Olympus. He going to catch like a lot of them motherfuckers.
Yeah, I think he's going after. I
He's
think he's
gonna-
going. I
yeah,
mean,
because that's gonna bring Hercules and Ares into it.
and I mean, I don't
I
know.
think-
You read the Gore the God Butcher stuff, right? Cause
Some of it, yeah.
yeah, see, I read the whole complete thing. Gore is no
He ain't no
joke.
joke, bro.
Right here, yeah.
He is no joke. It's actually
joke.
the Olympians were the lucky ones that they weren't in exist that they hadn't left that they left this plane of existence before Gore came around. He wanted them.
Yeah.
They could he couldn't get them. He couldn't get the Egyptian gods. So he pretty much he was like killing all the space gods en route to Asgard.
Right.
And right, so it was
So it's
man.
the same theory.
His trail of destruction
I
was
want to
huge.
see, yeah, I want to see the end. I want to see that movie, yeah, when he challenged Thor. Like, all right, I want to see that because, yeah, he gonna do some damage, dude. And then get Christian Bale for no joke. Why? That shit gonna go. I'm in the for you know me. I'm for the villains. I told y'all about Wanda
Yeah.
Spider-Man, so I'm telling y'all, come on, man.
For sure, for sure.
That's serious.
Well, guys, it's time to pack it up. It's been a dope ass night.
I've had a good time.
It has been a dope ass night.
Thanks for coming through.
Yes, it
man.
has.
Yeah, everybody, thanks for coming through. Thanks for hanging out. Any final words of wisdom, shout outs, things you need to get off your chest, people you need to give a verbal smack to. Here's your chance.
I am showing at Black BLAQE at 2022 South Michigan. I'm going to be showing at the Woodlawn in July. All of my art is based around hip hop and hip hop jewelry. That's why I'm wearing this ring right here. I don't know if you can see it. Maybe not.
It's a nugget.
But that's what I do. Also, check out blurred.radio, BLURDDOTRADIO, every Sunday from 7:30 to 9:30 Central Standard Time. I also do a watch party every Friday on twitch.tv/Dogamus Prime.
Dogamus.
AMUS Prime. If you don't know how to spell Prime, ask an adult. Check out Blurred TV, BLURD TV on Twitch. New music videos updated every month or two. We got the Blurred.radio music video countdown. Shout out to DJ Elokari. He does that every month. If you got a video and you want to win a free t-shirt and some Malort, hit us up.
T-shirt and Malort.
You don't know you want to win Malort, but you do.
That's a that's a combo.
That's serious.
That's the gift to keep
because
on
you would
giving.
definitely take your shirt off after drinking that.
Yeah.
You throw
Also-
up on one shirt and put the other one on.
There you go. There you go. If you a champ, you got two shirts.
You prepare for everything.
That's how it works.
Wow.
Hit my page up at Black Mike Stidham, aka 29 and 2 for 50, aka Mike from Cleveland Heights. Thank you so much, Fly Nerd Group, for having me on.
Of course.
For sure.
You know,
Thank you.
Chicago
Anytime.
love Chicago. Oh, we're gonna be at Blurred Bash next week. Shout out to HAG. They are having a Blurred Bash somewhere in the suburbs. I don't know
in
where.
Evanston.
But
I think it's in
come
Evanston.
check us out
Maybe.
there. Love, peace, hair grease. Thank you all for having us. For sure.
Shout out Risky Business, DJ Risky Business.
Risky.
Chad did his thing at the video way back at Emporium Wicker Park on Saturday night.
Shout out to Steve at Wicker Park.
Yeah, it was popping as usual.
Steve.
Steve, who does
Shout
whatever
out.
the fuck he wants to when the fuck he wants to do it.
Pretty much.
Shout out to Maxie, the villain. His IG been hacked. He's still
Oh,
fighting.
God.
This is
Still fighting the good
Still
fight.
fighting the good fight.
Black
man.
Nerd.
Pugs actually helped me get mine back. What's going on?
Black
Oh,
Nerd
wow.
IGs are getting hacked.
Well, maybe
It's
that's
been
what
happening
Maxine-
for months
IG's getting
now.
hacked. Protect your shit anyway.
Yeah,
Just
man. Set up
all
that
your
two,
shit since y'all put y'all business out there so much.
set out that
Protect
put
that
out
shit,
that
you know what I
two-factor
mean?
authentication.
two-factor
That's how
authentication.
DJ
Yeah.
Elokari got his back
Yeah.
because he got hacked.
Right. Shout out to Clarence. We all went to that. Do you want to talk about that Griselda show?
You
No,
did.
yeah.
Shout out to
Alright.
Griselda record.
Well, shout out to all that shit. All right. Listen.
Tamper, you don't want to shout anything out?
I could. Let's go.
Shout out them bees you got on.
Yo.
That was
Shout
the
out to
Kuma
the-
For the
beat.
Culture UK, it's a cat I met in the UK who got him. On top of that, we can go 7odds.com.
Akuma.
Yeah, Akuma.
Yeah.
That's Street Fighter.
Welcome back. 7oddz.com, Tampertron.com.
For sure.
Pick up some good stuff. Grab a hoodie. Listen to some great music. What do we got? Apparently, I have a show on the 28th. That'll be pretty dope. It's gonna be with some hardcore bands. So it's gonna be a little bit of guitar playing mixed with some rapping. But mix the genres.
Okay.
You know, fuck around and find out.
Fuck around and find out is the motto. But yeah,
Always.
Tampertron.com, 7odds.com. Find something you like, play it loud.
Word.
Shout out to Hasbro.
Yo, I got one. The 28th. Unfortunately, on the same day, I'm at the walk-in, 2727 North Milwaukee Avenue. Free to get in. You know what I'm saying? If you want to get some flyness, holla at your boy.
You said that was on June 28th? Or,
No.
Oh, May
the
28th.
tour this Saturday.
Oh, this
Saturday,
Saturday.
May the 28th.
Saturday, May 20th.
Yes.
Okay.
Playing some goodies, you know what I'm saying?
Goodies for the
Trying to think, is there anything
Where's it at?
else
'Cause
I
I
need?
work until midnight. That day.
It's 2727 North Milwaukee.
And it goes until what, 2?
27, 27.
goes till 3.
Oh, 3. Okay.
Yeah, so you can show up late and still get a drink. You know what
Trey
I mean?
A.M.
I show up late.
I
and
might
drunk.
look at you sideways, but it's cool. You came through. You know what I'm saying?
We're friendly,
Friendly
as
as
fuck.
fuck.
Well, now, all right.
Right.
That's the walk-in right there.
No,
yeah.
real talk. They are friendly as hell. You know what I'm saying?
That's, if they don't meet those standards,
They are very friendly.
I'm walking out.
You know,
You can't be friendly as hell.
But
You gotta be
nah.
friendly as fuck.
But nah, the vibes are cool over there because half the
That's
time
real
I
talk. As
generate
a
'em,
black
you know
dude
what I
entering
mean?
those clubs and shit like
Word.
that, you gotta be friendly as fuck. You know what I
Word.
mean? 'Cause
Nah, I
them
just give you the
motherfuckers, they
face
don't
when you
want us
walk
in there
in.
anyway.
You know what I mean? Because the booth
That's
is right
it.
by the entrance. You walk in and look at me, and I give you the look like, yeah, all right. And then you just keep it moving.
And it's all good.
You know what I'm saying? But nah, it's real cool over there. So if you want to go to his joint and then want to move around and holler at your boy, then that's what you do.
Go to who joint?
It's the same day.
Same day.
Oh,
They
okay,
events are
okay.
the same day. So he's saying go to Tamp joint and come to his joint,
So
or go to
pe-
his joint, or vice
So
versa.
peep the option.
Cross-pollinate.
Head over to J-Dot to get yourself right. Come peep me yell at everyone on the mic with me and the whole crew of 7 Oddities Records. And when we're done, we all gonna mob over and listen to some J-Dot face rocking ass beats.
There you go.
There you go.
And the selection's gonna be good. It's gonna be good.
Problem
Let me throw this out
solved.
here. Are y'all gonna record any songs, or will people be able to see the creative process if they go
Of the show?
of songs that could be produced in the future?
I mean, of J-Dot? I mean,
Wait, what are we talking about?
yeah, he lost me too. But here, I'm gonna
I
run
know.
with
I
it.
thought that was
I'm gonna run with it, yo.
Promoting some
It-
shit.
It's
I've had a lot of beer and a lot of Malort.
All right, yo.
we gonna be rapping songs we know to destroy
Yo.
well. J-Dot's gonna be doing nothing but the illest shit. It's back to you.
Credits
Coach Cheese.
rolling. Cosmo
Yo, we out.
Credits is rolling. Tell them where we going, Cos.
home.
All